did just start streaming the game, yeah.
Into that darkness peering.
Sweet.
Good. Glad to hear it. Let me.
Perfo.
Oh, I guess I finished transferring those files to my SD card. Great.
Sweet. Yeah. The Dark Man is coming.
The Dark Man.
Like it's a Tim and Eric reference.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a superhero.
It is also a Liam Neeson movie where he plays a superhero, as well as a comic book hero. The character, I believe, is from comic books, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one of the old radio show ones like The Shadow or The Phantom.
It's just a wannabe of that. Isn't it like a famous director that directed it too? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. I don't remember whom, but yeah, I think you're right. It's like where they made something much more famous later. Cool. Gotta check off all the boxes.
She's not the most sane in the world.
Not at the moment, no. Reading this book is not doing not doing well for her sanity. And hanging out in this house. It's a bad house. Like, again, if hauntings were possible, this house would be haunted as hell.
Yeah, they might be. Who knows? Only the
they
future
are.
will
They see
tell.
ghosts.
Modern psychology offers...
Oh, they might be real, you mean? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I can't confirm or deny.
I feel like it's odd that it hasn't been proven yet, but also I seem to have abilities that are supposedly not real, and I can tell that they are, so...
No, exactly. No, I think that there are certain things that cannot be proven, unfortunately. Like, because they're too much about, like, part of our individual experience as well, like, or, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think seeing ghosts might be one of those things.
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah. Well, and like, hearing ghosts, too, as well, it makes sense to me. Oh, look at all these fuckers.
This is horseshit.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. How am I supposed to do this? I have to sacrifice either sanity or health.
Yep. Kinda. I mean, no. I think it did pretty good, yeah? You did.
Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, I did it. Jeez.
You answered your own question.
Go fucking figure. I'm saving.
Hell yeah.
Quick save.
Quick save.
I'm making good time. I'm only 48 minutes in. I've already got to this point. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can enchant.
Yeah.
That'll be very helpful in this fight.
Damn. I have to really appreciate the rock, paper, scissors that they have created, because it actually makes the same sense as rock, paper, scissors. It's actually kind of cool, now that I've thought about it. Now that, like, thinking about all three of them, what they all represent, like, damn, okay. Because we got, like,
I'm curious to hear more.
So we got, like, Chattur'gha is, like, physical might and power, which magic is what beats that, where basically it's like you're trying to take advantage of the highest amount of the physical world, and then magic just totally fucking changes the physical world, making your strength totally useless. And then insanity is what makes, magic totally useless, because, if that's your prizing is on knowing exactly how to do certain things, not being able to, going insane is not helpful. And then, of course, giant, beefy motherfuckers who speed up, insane people, I guess, is the last one there. And again, it all makes sense. It all adds up.
But yeah, the physical is what puts people who are quote unquote insane in check. Is that people use physical constraints to control them.
And that's in the game too. You're right.
Yeah, they do that in real life.
Yeah, oh yes, of course. They do that in real life as well. Unfortunately. It's not even much more humane than
It's
what
not,
is in the
no,
game.
it's not that much more. It's a little more. There's not like rats chewing on their feet, hopefully, but
No, there should not be rats. That kind of shit only happens at like private kind of prisons. But like I don't know if there's private facilities like that.
I don't think that any of the private facilities that I've interacted with are like that. Like having worked at ones and stuff. And
You know what? It makes sense because they have to be medically accredited, right? I think so. Yeah.
yeah, they do.
They have to have their shit together.
They have to have their shit together more than that.
Yeah, they can't be taken advantage of in that way, you know, because like that's not every example. It's just that, like, someone did this with like, you know, basically, if someone owns a small company, they just decide to cut a bunch of fucking corners, you know, that's what you get. So.
Oh yeah.
And that's why landowners are evil. Wait, wrong rand.
No, that's why the mental health facilities are evil. Is the correct rant.
That is true too. That is exactly right. And our entire concept of sanity and insanity is completely is kind of evil as well.
Oh yeah, it is.
Causes so much torture and suffering, and supports this like ableist hierarchical idea of how brains should function. When like my craziness is part of my advantage because I can imagine things that some people cannot even like wrap their head around. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about before. Like if you're too literal, like I'm like nonsense, you know. Like I feel like Quentin Tarantino would not get me.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I feel like he would think I was cool for some reason, but he wouldn't understand me.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Nice.
All I can recover is sanity right now, but yeah.
Yes, that's true. But at least you're gonna get the health recovery soon.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, look at the wall.
Yeah, I know. I see the wall. It's the symbol of Chattur'gha, who we all loathe and despise this time, I guess. We must prevent their coming into our world. Bring on Uliel.
Wow, that really fucked up my sanity. That makes sense, though. You know, I'm gonna if I can cast. Oh, I can't cast it yet. I don't have all the pieces.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Soon though.
Quite soon. Like rooms away, like next room or whatever. Yeah. There's one of them.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
They have too much goddamn health. These red ones.
Yeah, they have a lot of fucking health. It's true.
It's like I'm
considering the other two go down in 2 to 3 hits, the fact that it always takes like 4 hits and they regenerate. It'll also get better when you have the enchantment, when you can enchant with what they're strong against. Because right now, technically, you just have you have what's weak against them, and I don't think it makes it much difference. I think you are doing more damage with it still.
Oh fuck.
But when you get blue, it's gonna fuck them up. Ooh shit.
I'm saving, just in case I can't pull this off. Oh, I cannot save. Great.
Save right now. You could try to restore sanity. Oh no, you don't have the spell still. Fuck me. Never mind.
I don't think I do. Let me look at a new spell. I have it. I just don't. Whoops.
No.
No.
You don't actually. Damn.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. I'm fucked. Great. Let me see if I can backtrack enough that. Oh, this'll work.
Hey. There
Why,
we
hello,
go. That's how you
friend.
could save. Hey, Trapper! Come here. Come here, girl.
Oh, fuck me. Really? Okay, okay. Ah, come on. Be the red one. I want the red one. Want the red one.
Yay.
There we go. I need health.
Yeah.
This fucker doesn't have a healing ability, as far as I know. Let me check. Is that... No, he does have a healing ability.
yeah, he
Ah,
does have a
well,
healing
whatever. Okay, so if I don't succeed here, then... Ah, fuck. That controls are inverted, and I'm
Ooh.
hobbling.
It's awful. What an awful combo. What an awful thing to have to put you through. It's so stupid. It really sucks. Like, it's not like really that easy to manage. That when they flip the controls, it's basically useless.
Yeah,
It's fucking intense.
it's very effective for some reason in this particular game, and
Yeah.
oh my god, I hate this guy so much.
Yeah, it's
I
still
didn't even
alive.
get sanity back,
just gotta
basically.
get
Alright,
out
thanks
of
a
here.
lot. Yeah.
We got a little back actually. Nice.
Fuck off. Alright.
Fucking horror. Come on. Why must you haunt my... Why must you creep my sanity? Damn, what the fuck?
Alright,
Okay,
let's see if I can
whatever.
save now. Yeah, I can save now.
Yay. Good, good, good. It was just the Trapper. Excellent.
I'm gonna be able to do this. I just...
It was
I
just
might
my
want to
cat
use
Trapper. The
I'm
healer
gonna
when
use...
you need it, yeah.
Oh no, I was thinking these.
Oh,
So that I
that
can
too.
damage the fucker from afar a little. Oh, what the fuck? Never mind about that. That's so ineffective. I'm just gonna run at him.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That was gnarly.
That was close.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Has a lot of sanity to restore.
Yep. Sandtack.
Let me see what I can do now. Can I do this? Oh, I probably can. Let me try it.
Yeah, try it.
Just question mark Santac. I'm pretty sure that that's
Yeah.
the spell.
Question mark Sandtack, recover. That's right. Perfect.
Oh, come
Oh.
on.
And you can't
Enough
recover your
with the
sanity.
fucking... Yeah, right.
Boo. And of course, it's on casting Recover Sanity, too. Fucking cheeky bastards.
Yep.
They know what they're doing. They do know how to fuck with you really well, like fuck with the player really well.
They sure do.
Now, one of my favorites has to be the TV turning off, because it does just look like you tripped over the plug or something.
Yep. And
It's
it even
awful.
makes the sound.
Yep.
It's awful.
Yep.
It's just like the fucking
Immersive.
Nintendo one makes the NES. I mean,
Yes.
that makes the GameCube actually do the
Yes, like,
things that it does.
yeah, it like starts a reset process that it emulates the beginning of the reset process, but the GameCube doesn't know the difference.
Wait, so what's strong against these red ones?
Blue. Once you get blue.
Oh.
But I still think if you do enchant your weapons with green, I think it is still stronger. Like it's like it gives it more damage, but I think once you get blue, it'll be a lot better.
I agree.
Hell yeah. Aerosol.
Alright, let me heal myself with the magical talisman now. Even though I'll be able to heal myself
Soon enough,
regularly soon, but...
yeah, usually it's inside an enemy's body, so it's good to prepare.
Yep. Oh, fuck me. I remember this part, yeah.
Shit, rammed out. Yeah.
This part sucks.
Yeah. The only thing I appreciate about it is that aesthetically, this section is a lot like Slaughterhouse. Like, you know, the way he moves the, like, slashes the ram down and how it cuts them in half and everything, that's what reminds me of the most. Nice, they're actually hitting each other too just because of the space. That's so awesome. I like that.
I think you're wrong, actually, about the colors. Unless I'm really confused.
No, green defeated, green defeated blue. Red defeated green.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right?
Sorry. You're right. Yeah. Okay. Another wave.
It was bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the quick spell to.
To recover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
might
it's
as
definitely
well.
worth it.
I might as well have a sanity recover, and then I think I'm about to get the red one very soon.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was a good call that I didn't bother switching. Well, let me try it with this. These enemies might be good against. The ram down might be effective against the other enemies. I actually like to use the.
Yeah, the double war.
But
Okay.
But yeah, the red ones I don't want to fuck with.
Yeah, it's true, like, their biggest thing, other than they regenerate their limbs and they have more health.
They have more health, but they're not fast. They're slow as shit. So
Yeah, they're the slowest.
That was good against them.
Yeah. Here we go. The Avatar of Chattur'gha.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh yeah, the Bone Thief is a fucker. Two! They want to
That's
steal
why
all
I'm
your
pissed,
bones!
is that there's two of them.
Yeah. That's bullshit. Oh, hell yeah. Annihilated. We're gonna be annihilated, assholes. Fuck yes. Fuck yeah. I think, actually, I was gonna make a joke about the Zillitab one, but actually the Chattur'gha one looks like the Oblivion logo, really. That's the one that really looks like a, or the Varnfell logo, like a Morrowind logo.
Okay, whatever.
Sweet. Yeah, the only thing you're low on is magic, so.
Yep. And that'll come back when I run around.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
Annihilates them.
Yeah, they don't know what's fucking coming. Coercion, motherfucker!
Fuck. I don't like this.
Yeah. It's on the ground, too. That's horrible.
Can I pick it up? Nope, can't pick it up.
It's just free. I think it's kind of funny that as Roberto Bianchi, I don't think if you can avoid picking up the effigies, like he doesn't if he doesn't take them, like he only takes them just to give them to Michael. Like I wonder if they're just in the places they would be. They were when he found them, but I don't know. I'm just thinking aloud here.
I don't like this thing.
Yeah. It's bad.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah. Hell yeah! All three heads just exploded in unison. Fuck yes. That's like the Eldritch, that's like the Eternal Darkness Eldritch equivalent that he just did of Teabag. He's like healing on their body. Like with the like casting a spell from the other god.
It's true.
Dominance.
I guess I teabagged them.
Or danced on their grave if you prefer.
I do prefer it, yes.
Yeah, likewise, both
On a
doing
number of levels.
and in Halo. Although it's not as if you can't see your feet, it's not much fun to dance in the game.
Yeah.
That's like that almost sounds like it's like a t-shirt slogan, but it doesn't really mean anything. It's like it's pretty straightforward. It doesn't really mean anything like good or unique or whatever. Oh gosh, the fucking force field. Damn. Like mows them down. Damn. Just a pile of bodies. Wow. Oh yeah, multiple waves again.
Just to be on the safe side.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Because I don't have any shield ability. Might as well do what I can.
Oh yes, that's true.
Zero for two.
Oh shit. More guests.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, okay. That's bad news. I love that, just knocking him over. It takes him so long to get out.
Oh,
fuck
no.
off.
There's nothing I can do here, is there, really?
Like, you can go to the spell list and see, like, because I think you might actually be able to cast shield. I'm like, I think you actually might have the, not the spell, but the runes.
I don't think I do. Maybe. What's the runes for
I
shield?
think it's protect self. Oh no, never mind, I was wrong. It's project, not protect. Sorry. Nope, you're right. Not the first time I've made that mistake, unfortunately. The project protect thing. Having the two of the runes have the one letter difference is tough on me. Sometimes. Ooh!
I don't like that. Fuck you.
Interrupted the finishing move, asshole.
Come on. Let me use the ram down to chop off your heads. There we
Oh
go.
shit! Annihilating those heads. Kareem does not fuck around.
Okay, I guess we're done in here anyways.
Yep, that's right. It's the end anyway.
Just for fun.
Yeah, that's the other
Oh,
way.
wrong way. I always forget that you're just fighting your way into...
So yeah, to a dead end.
Alright, yeah, just poke it with our fingers.
Yeah, fuck it, Kareem. Who cared?
Kareem.
Yeah, that's never gone bad before.
We will be together forever.
Chandra? What happened to you?
Things change, my dear Kareem. But even though
I was
love is
unfaithful.
savage, I await you.
I was
Who did this
They
to
weren't
you?
really like
You were gone
I
so
don't know.
long. I gave
It's like we were married before for no
like
reason.
It's like we were married when I said,
She had me dragged from my bed.
yeah, I'll wait for
And
you
in
because I
cruel
care about the
revenge,
artifact you're gonna bring
flames
me.
of knives.
You know, that was
As
a
the
real
last
like
blades were
that
drawn
definitely was
across
a
my
proposal.
body, and my blood pooled upon the floor. She cursed that I would
When
only
I think
bring
romantic
another
moments.
That's what
So
I
much
think.
for
All
thinking
of those
only
things.
of me.
That's I think
Should
this
never
scene
have left.
actually.
death.
This
I
very
have seen
scene.
my folly
And this
and have
character
already
too, of
paid
course.
dearly.
Kareem and
Yeah.
See so
Chandra.
much more now. In depth.
Yeah.
I know the true
For
value
romance.
of the artifact which I asked you to
Yes,
find.
exactly.
And it is not for us to possess. If we are to be together again, you must make a sacrifice. Only when that is complete will we be together.
Sacrifice. Why should I do anything for you? You lied to me. Betrayed me. And you really don't look so good anymore.
You must forget the past. Despite who
As
you
in,
are
like,
now,
earlier in this
you
conversation.
will also become something
Must
more.
forget like 20 minutes
Just
ago
as I
Yeah.
when I betrayed you
But
completely
the
and utterly.
sacrifice
Yes,
must
exactly.
be made. We must remain here and guard the artifact. Dark things will come to claim it, and you must be strong to keep it from them. Without your sacrifice, the world will fall into eternal darkness.
Wink.
I was ejecting the SD card while
So
this went on. Just bored with their romance.
Yeah, whatever.
On the third time, I've seen her enough of her.
Yes. Oh, interesting. I'm disappointed that the weird color that it flashes was because of our emulators and our computers and not because of the Elder God. I was hoping it was the Elder God. Because it happened to match, kind of.
Oh yeah, it did. Alright. What abilities do I have now? I can
You can recover.
recover.
You can enchant.
I don't need to recover that. I should probably recover some of that, since she seems to be a little crazy. Alright.
Yeah.
So I can explore the other upstairs rooms. Oh god, should I answer the phone? I guess I should.
I mean, yeah. Hello?
Remember me, Alex.
I asked Augustus.
Comforting words.
Really happening?
That was a good read of the line. I'm good with that one.
Yeah, her reading's the best, actually, I'd say.
Yeah.
If I were gonna pick one.
There's a good reason that she is the female Commander Shepard. I have listened to her voice for like 100 of hours or whatever.
Me too, yeah.
Yeah. But however long it takes to play through those games twice.
I still haven't finished my second run yet. Okay, this looks very unskippable.
Yes, this is definitely unskippable.
This cannot be more unskippable.
Yeah, Chattur'gha looks like Sauron. The portal
Yeah.
for Chattur'gha just looks like Sauron. And Chattur'gha has a lot of eyes, so, you know, some good
Yeah.
comparisons.
My
Yeah, I Sauron.
The future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished.
That's right.
The pillar of flesh has been constructed.
Awful.
The master of chaos,
You know it's
the
bad
keeper of the ancients,
when there's a pillar of
is
flesh.
long dead.
Yes, the pillar of
The
flesh is
planets will be
bad.
in alignment
A puzzle of
soon.
flesh
And then
also
all
bad. A
is
pillar of
prepared
flesh
for your
extremely
arrival.
bad. If you
I will begin
go
the
to
final
ladies,
incantation.
if you
Shouldn't be
go to a
constructed.
woman's
Bring you
house,
into
sorry.
our world within
And it shouldn't have to be
days.
constructed.
The
No.
next
Oh
millennium
no.
will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate.
He mostly just does all the talking that time.
That time is just that he only does the talking. That time.
Bummer.
So yeah, I know Chattur'gha's voice is the best part, honestly. Like again, even because you hear it when they cast the spell, and it's not quite the same.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention.
The lurking horror. Oh, good. Mad Max.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one once I get the a way to kill people.
You've got a
This is
gun.
gonna get bad.
You've got a gun.
Yeah, but I need well, I guess you get rounds. Yeah, sure.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's what the inspiration
When you're
was
right, you're
because you were
right.
just running around with it out before the whole time.
When you're right, you're right.
Damn. Holy shit. Oh, goodness gracious. I didn't
Go
expect
fuck
that.
me.
I didn't expect this.
Oh, this is
Okay,
bad.
you
I'm
were
getting
right.
out of here.
You were correct, ultimately. Well, lesson learned. God damn. You fucked up.
This thing's annihilating me.
Yeah, you gotta... I think you might have to just escape and come back for it later.
This does reveal the truth, which is that the people who work for him really are evil.
Yeah, they
he
were
was
like,
right.
taken over. That's a good point. Right. But ultimately, again, it's still because of working for him. You know what I mean? Like, but yes, he unfortunately was right. So ultimately, so
Yeah.
yes, just like he says in the asylum, yeah, he actually everything he is talking about is actually literally true. It's just that it can't be observed by another person after it happens.
Yes. Bring company when murdering people.
Yes, you always need an alibi or blackmail material or whatever. You know, there's always a good reason. So you commit crime. Crime is best committed with friends.
Yeah, that's true.
If you're gonna ruin your life,
like the piracy of playing emulated games, right?
exactly.
Right, children? I would never, ever steal a game.
I would never steal a game. Yeah, I loved that. That video is so good.
Oh no, he's crazy. Look, this person's just a normal human being.
Yep, that one's it. Oh, whoops. No, yeah. No, that's the worst part. Is he's half right.
Yeah, he's half right, but he's also crazy.
Nope. He's so crazy that the paintings have changed. Yep. It's a mural of flesh. That's also bad.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
damn it! I'm on this ceiling.
That's how bad it is. Fuck. It's been a whole playthrough since we've been on the ceiling. Ooh, she is definitely possessed.
Oh, she's definitely not human.
The noise. Are you human? Okay. You can tell they're humans because they're cowards.
Nice.
Oh, and I remember this again. It's so weird that, like, you can actually avoid this as the norm. It's so fucking interesting. Damn. Because it doesn't take that much. Like, you only have to be a little crazy in this game to have the most horrible sounds blast in your ear 24/7.
This isn't
Yeah.
really happening.
Just the sounds of
I want the term of eternal darkness. It would help a lot to be able to,
yeah,
you know,
cast the tone. Hell yeah.
Alright. Yes, this will be
The
much
hamburger
better.
spell. Oh yeah, good. All the good shit that comes out of this room. A few hours later, after Max reads the book.
Yeah, right?
Nice.
Alright, oh yeah, he dual flintlocks,
He
which is
fucking
insane.
wields. Yeah, again, also insane. Correct. This only dual wielding only makes sense with like even the revolver kind of, but single shot you're fucked. Not even talking. Even derringers, I don't know. Unless you're Meryl from Chattur'gha and you just have 40 of them, then that's a different thing.
Let me see, should I, whatever, I'll just go.
To Maximilian sanity sacrifice. Oh.
Oh yeah,
There's two.
of course.
Hell yeah. The kick too. Damn. Nice. Yeah. Someone is knocking from the door that you were opening.
Just a human being.
Oh, nope, that one was just a human. Oh, it's a trapper.
That's probably a good thing. I could use some sanity.
Okay, yeah, good. Yes, definitely could use some sanity. When it looks like Battlefield Earth, it's time to get some sanity.
Oh, I don't know Battlefield Earth. I'm not familiar.
It's an adaptation of an L. Ron Hubbard book, and it's all
I know
shot
that.
like this with a Dutch angle. The entire movie is a Dutch
Oh.
angle. Yeah.
Wait, the whole movie? I saw the last 2 minutes of it once, and that was it was all Dutch angles. I
Yes,
noticed.
the
But wait,
entire
the whole...
movie, beginning to end, is all Dutch angle. One Dutch angle. All Dutch angles. Yes.
Why is that? That's fascinating.
I don't know. I only saw the movie in theaters, so I've never seen I didn't watch the special features. Even though it does star my favorite actor, Nicolas Cage, as you know.
Yeah. And John Travolta's in it too. It's a face-off. Speaking of which, I did order the shirt that
just
you.
John Travolta's in it. Oh, got it!
John Travolta's in it. What are you talking about? Battlefield Earth?
Yes! Nicolas Cage is
He's
not.
definitely. Oh, Nicolas Cage is not. Your Nicolas Cage is. Sorry, my mistake.
I meant John Travolta, yeah. I just wanted to be clear that just John Travolta's in that movie. Forrest Whitaker's that movie too, actually, if I recall. Ooh, Autopsy in the Trapper Dimension.
Didn't know you could do that. This is a really interesting one, autopsying everybody before you even fight the big one.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a total reversal.
That's true, actually, you're right. That's awesome. This is good. For a third playthrough, this is a great way to be doing it. It's so good. Gotta take care of business. Horror. Really, the horror is just getting in the way of you murdering your house staff.
It's true.
Nice, got the Nokia N-Gage.
Two. There's two.
Alright. Alright. That went well.
Hell yeah. More of Aaron's letters.
There's plenty of them, Jesus.
There's like 3 of them at least, yeah. They like to do that actually in this game. This is why it reminds me a lot of adventure games, because they do what LucasArts games did, which is like rule of 3, and BioWare games do that too. You know, so like in almost every chapter, or not every chapter, but a lot of the chapters, there's like journal entries or letters, and there are like 3 of them. You know, like there are 3 soldiers' letters in the War and No Wars, for example.
To confuse the hell out of myself, the bindings are completely different than my last playthrough.
Damn. Crap.
Yeah. It's gone? I thought it was in here.
Wait.
It's in here? Oh, it's in here.
Oh, this friend, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for the friend.
The bad friend. No, I realized after a while I had to stop calling the enemies in video games friends, because it meant that I am constantly killing and fighting my friends. So, that's why yeah. I started doing it again just because, but, well, honestly, it's because the trappers. It's because I want to keep on the trappers for, like, cat, and then, you know. I've already gone mad, clearly. It's a good thing that I am skeptical of Elder Gods existing, because clearly I might be one of their cult members, unfortunately. Who knows?
Oh, I would not. I would fucking enslave them. I'd trick them and steal their souls and their
exactly.
magic.
I don't know.
But
I could be a
that
follower of
basically
Mantarok,
makes me
but
pious Augustus,
yes,
but
exactly,
what are you
yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, now you have to fight this in your memories, or in I don't know why
The sucker's always on the opposite side of the stairs. It's like, whichever side of the stairs you go down,
it's on the opposite. Oh, yeah.
the horror's on the opposite side for no reason. Other than that you don't see it until at the clip scene.
Right, exactly. Damn.
Definitely the blue.
The hits draining your magic is fucking intense, yeah. This can't be happening!
No.
Hell yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi time.
Alright, I'm set.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just topping off. Now we just gotta reveal. Oh, you could open the letter too, because there's a key in there.
Yeah, I know.
I forgot. I was like, oh yeah. I forgot that there was something important. They like that too. That's also where I feel like this game is very much like an adventure game. You have to look at everything and use every item. The music has just gotten Deus Ex.
Right?
Yeah, I almost expected. Dun, 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 dun. Hell yeah. Damn. Nice. They were just like unable to do shit. Margamore. Oh, now you got Protect. Nice. Oh, never mind, there are 4 letters. I stand corrected.
Alright. This clip, unskippable, really important unskippable clip scene. Jesus.
Yeah. Again, I think
Serious right now?
Yeah, I think some of the ones in game they are not clip scenes or something like that.
Yeah, they're not.
Like, yeah.
There we go.
Sweet.
What does damage field do again? I can't believe I'm saying that, but
It creates a stationary prism of
okay, that was what I
of
thought, but I
damage.
wasn't certain. I was
Yeah.
like, not a magical attack.
Yeah.
I guess I might as well make set a quick key for it for now. I'm gonna
Okay.
need it for the fight against that whatever the
Oh yes, whatever
horrible
this
thing
one's
is.
gonna be. Yes.
Yeah.
I imagine it's gonna be a very much body horror kind of awful again, but like in its own way.
I would imagine. Oh damn.
That's right.
Okay. Alright, we're sealed in.
We got the lava scorpions. Jeez, yeah. Truly. It'll take him one of his ancestors to be able to dispel that. Or one of his, whatever the opposite of ancestors, you know. Progeny, whatever.
I don't. You see the progenitor of the family?
I guess not,
Dark
but like...
God. No, he's not the progenitor. I was just joking around. It's
No,
not
no.
incorrect. Progeny is correct.
Well, no, but I'm just like, no, but it was like worth asking also just because it's like... I'm like, do they actually mention that? You know, it's like, do we know the answer to that? And we don't. We only know the three of them. Or, you know, Alex had us a pair, and Edward had a pair.
It's not worth setting up a damage field. It's kind of odd that they teach you damage field, but then put you in a fight where it's not really that useful. And it's way more useful to just enchant your weapon and attack the fuck out of this fucker.
It is.
I assume this is an unskippable clip scene. Yes, not surprised there. That should be is unskippable. The autopsy of this thing.
Yeah, you get to see its
The
real
accursed
spider mouth.
beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one, and there was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
It's a little funny because I just like annihilated that thing, so it's funny that that's his speech afterwards. It's like, I don't know, I feel like maybe I could take out a city of those.
It's like, I don't know, maybe I could. Yeah, you don't underestimate me, Maximilian.
I tried to tell them. They wouldn't.
Skip this part? Yeah, I can.
Yep,
Okay.
good.
I'm like, I'm good. I've seen that enough times.
Yeah, it's a good thing, that you did not...
Yes. What does it say?
One of many. Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, sure.
Timepiece.
Whatever.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Yeah, yes.
That's one of my favorites. Absolutely. It's like, you know what? I got sick of hearing that, so I burst out. You fucking idiot! It's literal. Like, oh god. I just love the fact that
that's like the second episode too, or third episode.
oh nice, hell yeah.
It's like one of the first things that happens in the show.
Yeah. No, it's just hilarious. Cause, yeah, every scene in that episode, yeah, he's just like, there's always money in the banana stand.
Yep.
Because like that's the way you do it if you're trying to send, doing things in code. He just doesn't fucking get it. He's doesn't understand crime.
No, he does not understand crime. That's very true. Oops, wrong room. I think it's
still worth
the
seeing
one.
Blurry Napoleon.
Oh, you want me to go see Blurry Napoleon?
No, we just saw him. He passed by
Oh,
the
okay.
room with the picture on the wall. The picture is blurry, is what I mean, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant how she sees Maximilian eventually. But...
Oh, no. I just meant the image where you find the Kareem's chapter behind it. Yay! A revolver.
Whoops.
And a page of the "You're gonna need this if you read the Journey into Darkness."
Let's do it. This is
Yeah.
exciting. This is fun. This is a fun run.
Our
After
guardians have located the heart, Master.
we just did the first
Before the
two.
month is out, it shall be ours.
Do not underestimate the power of Mantarok, Warlock. Its power cannot be defined in terms you understand. For 7 centuries, its corpse has corroded your universe.
And during those 7, the denizens of the region have been either destroyed or driven away. There is nothing, no one to stop us from collecting it. Mantarok and its essence lie unprotected in the jungle.
Then waste no more time. Retrieve it immediately, and pray to me that you do.
It's interesting.
Time
Yeah,
is
it's
what
really
is
interesting the lines that
without me.
are the same.
You are mere flesh and bone. Remember that.
The best one is still the "Pray to me that you don't. Pray to me anyway."
Yes.
Fuck, love that one.
Me too.
That's really, it's true.
The ancients'
If I had
influence
to
was
choose.
incredible. From all walks of life to all
Oh,
parts
this is
of the world,
unskippable. There's
their
going to be
tendrils
something about
crept
his
and wrought
transformation
their
that's
insidious damage.
specific to.
Their prisons
his magic is
decayed
red now.
constantly as their guardians'
Yeah.
He's a
work
Sith.
continued. I
Yeah,
discovered mention
Darth
of a
Maul.
breakthrough in
Yeah,
satellite
exactly.
radar imaging that
that's how it'll
revealed the
look at the
presence
end,
of
I
a
think.
hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia.
Have you,
An
Dr.
archaeologist
Lindsay,
of some
have you heard
repute,
the
Dr.
tale of
Edwin
Darth Plagueis the
Lindsay,
Wise?
took it upon himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history.
There's certainly a lot of George
Unfortunately,
Lucas
the
up
local
in
government at the time
our comments
thought
about this.
differently, requiring that Lindsay
Yeah.
find other means into the
You know,
country and to finance the
unfortunately,
expedition.
I like a bad George Lucas sometimes
He
too.
found these
you
in
know, I hate to
Paul
admit it.
Augustine,
I like a good
a
George
collector
Lucas.
think-
of rare
what do you think
items
of,
who
his
professed an
first
interest
movie?
in the
I need to
discovery
The
see it
one-
still.
and agreed
THX.
to
Yeah,
help.
138. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Need to see
After
it.
a
I
dysentery
think I
riddled
might have it
2-week
around
venture,
somewhere though.
Lindsay and
you
Augustine
should check that
located the
thing out.
remains of
Yeah,
an
and
ancient
that and
city
kind of American
temple
Graffiti, you know, which
dating
is just
back
like
to
the
the 12th
dirtier
century.
movie version of Happy Taste.
Yeah, American Graffiti's good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, my dad likes that movie too. No, that movie's really great. No, George Lucas
This is it.
can be a
It
good
has to
director.
be.
What he was when he was like in his
I hadn't
20s or
expected the
30s.
information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance,
The
Dr.
speech
Lindsay.
is making me want to chew some gum for some reason,
In fact, so pleased.
and so I shall.
Give you an early bonus.
Makes me want to eat popcorn.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
It's like an Indiana Jones scene, you know. And he looks like one of the. He looks like the dude, you know.
He does.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly. And you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will
That
be
was the
your
difference.
tomb,
That was it.
just as it is Mantarok's.
Oh, and the
Guardians of
And I guess
floor.
it is.
Oh, and this too. Yeah, you're right. This is very different too.
But oh damn, that's scary looking.
Very scary looking. Yes.
I don't like that.
Got the flayed body thing going. I hate it. Thanks. I hate it.
Yeah.
Oof. Each one is disturbing in their own way, but this is definitely the most disturbing of this one. I gotta say, this one is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah. This one's the worst.
Hell yeah. Fuck off, fucker. Eat shit.
Yeah, motherfucker, I'm high.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of proud of myself for wowing the Bongzilla singer with that line of "Go Go Bongzilla."
That's so good. Yes.
He's like, no, I've never gotten that before.
I've never gotten that before. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, yeah, he definitely said it the way you just said it.
Yeah, no, just like I never imagined hearing this but now that I have, it's like, damn. It's like I guess it makes sense, but also alright, leave,
What
time to
happened?
go. Oh. It's his, yeah. So it's competition. It's his
Ego.
competitive nature. Yeah, ego.
His fucking ego. That's the reason. Wow.
That's hilarious. So yeah, some of them it's like, you know, see like a divine purpose or whatever, but no, it's just ego for him.
Yeah.
Some of them are trapped. You know, they don't really get a choice, but him, no. He gets the choice.
No, he's.
It's ego.
Come on, just use it. All right.
Okay, good. I was like, do you have to check it first? But no, good. You can just use it.
I just wasn't quite close enough. I was really close.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, the particular about where you have to be. I like that this temple, so in the centuries between the last chapter and this one that took place here, they added different statues that took the same idea of the first statue, but just with different materials. That's kind of neat. I like that dead Charlemagne's always in there.
Okay, definitely gonna. Pick of that fucker.
Hell yeah. The blue glow is chill spot.
I don't like that. Oh god, I really don't like that. There's a fucking scorpion.
Oh, crap, yes.
Cat. Scorpion cat.
A cat. We got a cat. Yes. As we now call them.
Confirm a cat.
Cat.
Insight.
Cat has been taken care of. No head scritches this time, unfortunately. But we'll keep you updated. I don't know what this HQ that I'm reporting back to is.
I don't know. It's probably the same HQ that agent in Deadly Premonition reports to.
Oh yes, exactly. Yeah, Zach. Hey, Zach. Do you think we can do that, Zach?
I did not mean to do that. The controls kind of got a little wonky.
Yeah.
It started like not quite going the direction I was pressing for some reason. I've noticed it occasionally does that. Not often, but...
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes there's just a little wonky.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It is predictable in some way, but I can't quite pin down why. I can tell it's coming.
No, yeah, it just kind of, yeah. Exactly.
It's kind of like how in Super Mario World, the supposedly random element of the extra lives area where you pop your head up and there's match three, or like the order of the three.
Yeah, the special state zone, yeah.
Well, for some reason that's not random because I can get it 100%.
Right.
And that the likelihood of that happening randomly is so low that there's no way. It's not random.
Yeah. That consistently, there are several possibilities, probably half a dozen.
Yep.
Or maybe
and
a dozen.
I sometimes I'll play a run where I do it like 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
So it's completely not random.
Yeah. It cycles through a few different options. Yeah.
Yep. There's just a few set cycles.
Fuck
But
yeah.
what's interesting is that I don't know what's going on. Like, consciously, I can't hold the information of the pattern, but subconsciously, I can.
Right, like, you can do it, but you can't really explain it, yeah.
No, I don't know. I definitely can't say, like, oh, because that one was the right one and the left one, then that means that the next one's gonna be this one. It's like that, though.
Right.
Where the pattern is that,
Fuck yeah.
yeah, fuck these guys. I'm just gonna annihilate them.
Fuck yeah. Oof. Awesome. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm high. Now I need a shotgun bong. I don't.
No, I don't think you need a shotgun bong, but it is a good idea.
No, like a bong that looks like a shotgun.
Oh, I got it.
That's all I really mean. Not like, because I do make bongs out of random things sometimes, so I could have meant something more crazy, but this time I was
That's true. That picture from The Simpsons that I sent you, the medical marijuana, the medical grade, like bongs, the medical
yes,
bongs.
That's right, medical grade bongs. That's right, yes.
Like a wizard, and I can't remember what the other one was.
Oh yeah,
it was
would you like
so
the
good.
wizard or the troll or something?
There's something equally magical and funny and stonery-tastic.
Yeah, and hilarious because of both being stoner-tastic and being in the Simpsons art style.
Yep, that added to it.
Yeah, which is so like, oh, it's like kind of cutesy and very round, you know?
Yep.
A lot of round shapes.
Alright, I can dispel the magic and fight that thing now.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm gonna do first is definitely enchanted fucking everything against that thing.
Fuck yeah. Enchant the world. Enchant the planet. That's what I meant.
Enchant the planet, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, hell yeah. Perfect.
Actually, I'm gonna save before I deal with that. Just in case. I haven't died yet, but, you know. Well, I can't. Alright, whatever. I'll be fine.
Yeah. I think you'll make it, but definitely save as soon as possible, too.
Yeah.
Because you were right.
I realized I should probably use that first.
Since the shotgun's still enchanted for a while.
Well, it's also more powerful.
True enough.
This is a good run I'm having. Goddamn. I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm annihilating everything in sight somehow.
Oh yeah.
Which I wasn't, you know, was not the case last time. I tried just as hard as this last time, and it was brutally difficult. I'm looking forward to getting that purple thing real soon.
Yeah. To get a Summon Trapper, and yeah, getting the Mantarok, that is such a fucking game changer. It is so true.
Yeah, finding the hidden one.
Yeah. I don't know if I did that the last time I played it, but I did not the first time. I know that much.
Me too. I didn't figure it out. I had to read it online. I was like furious because I wanted it, and I could tell that they existed because they make so many references to Mantarok. It's like,
and this is where he lives. This is where they're at, or it's at rather. You know, it's you know, right over there. I think even Edwin, Edwin even sees it too.
Uh oh, something's wrong. There we go.
Just some
it's
real
like the game glitch.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Hell yeah. Oh wow. That's so funny. The enchanted sword was providing so much light, it was like a torch.
Yeah.
Wild. Oh, hell yeah. Right up his ass. Yeah! Fuck those things. They can fuck off and die.
Alright, cool.
Hell yeah.
That worked out.
Fuck
I'll
yeah.
follow your advice.
Everything is coming up Edwin.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, whatever about that.
But yeah, well, you know, that's the Elder God. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it's good and bad.
I hate this area.
Yeah, this one's gnarly. It so is. It's really true.
This is the one that made you panic.
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah.
It's such bullshit. It's gnarly. Alright. This is not how you steal in real life, for the record.
Turn the statue
I
around.
don't
and
recommend
run.
this.
No, no, no.
No, I mean, like, drawing the eye of the person you're supposed to be stealing
to
from
you?
and then
Yes.
running behind them really fast and then running away.
No, that is
Not
not
a
the way
great
to do
idea.
it. No, no, no. Absolutely not. Don't do it that way.
Yeah, whatever.
It just always looks so bad, even though it actually doesn't hurt the most.
Alright.
Excuse me, friend, I'm just casting a spell.
Don't mind me.
Yeah. Just passing through. Like, Maximilian's chapter and the results and later on, like, begs the question of, are any of the what look like monsters, you know? Because
Oh my
often
God.
I'm noticing that there aren't other people to, like, notice, like, a lot of the time.
It's a very solo adventure. It is no Resident Evil 0.
Right, yes.
If you
Actually,
compare it to
most-
one of its contemporaries.
Right.
That was a cool angle.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, fuck off. What was I supposed to do there? Just like walk in there at all.
Yeah.
Gold. Alright, sure. Gold you get. Oh no! Activate the damn poison gas, you stupid zombie.
Fuck off. That sucks. Woo. That's awful.
This zombie activated all the traps.
It's true. Dang, zombies. This is why that, outside of our home in Minecraft, it says no zombies allowed. And that also is what it says outside my real life home, too. That's how you know it's my place. It's the house that, where on Google Maps you can read no zombies allowed. For some reason, the property values in our neighborhood has been tanking, though. Not related. Unrelated. Fuck yes. Not just Chattur'gha.
Alright.
Boo.
Boo goes the dynamite?
Boo goes the dynamite, yes.
Oh, fuck off. Oh my God. Are you serious right
Awful.
now?
Stupid ass fucking.
Such bullshit. They're just like spamming me. I couldn't even move.
Yep, it was awful. Stun walking was terrible. No, and I was thinking, like, for me, it's like, I heard we're talking shit about the blow dart.
That's hilarious.
Because it's true that that happens. That's just I remember happening a lot. It's funny that there's only two chapters that take place here.
I think this is the one that I missed.
Yeah, this is the one. Oh, no, this is not the one you missed, but it is similar. It's in one of these rooms.
Yeah,
it was in a similar kind of corner, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to backtrack or check a lot over again. Well, it's near the end of the chapter. I'm missing one. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. Because this is after this chapter, you'll have all of them. So. Which is pretty cool.
Alright. Did it.
See you, Chattur'gha.
See you in hell, motherfucker. I mean, Chattur'gha. I mean, Chattur'gha, I don't like you.
Chattur'gha? I don't even know her. Anyway.
Nice. Always can go for a good dad joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Which, yeah, I think even though puns are definitely probably more common joke that I would make, I do like the genre of dad joke, which is just referencing media from, like, the 1940s, like, referencing radio.
That's a good genre, yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, especially at this point where it's like, the average dad, it would be like their great-grandfather's, time.
I guess I better come from the other direction.
Oof, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Gotta get out of here. This
is some
utter
crap.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make it. No, I made it.
Yes!
That was literally the limit. That was ridiculous.
Yep.
I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you can melt your necklace. Oh yeah. Melt the necklace.
Dun dun. Is that the music for it? I feel like that's the music for it.
Sure.
Dun 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 dun.
Yes.
Oh,
Again,
come
in
on.
an acid bath, really. As much as we love acid bath.
Speaking of acid bath, I like how we just make references to acid bath like on a regular basis. I feel like no one is gonna ever understand what the fuck we're talking about. We hang out with anyone together.
Look it up online, Just that's the best I got for you. Because they only have live shows on YouTube, which are not the best sound quality, but are really fascinating to watch.
But like everything, it's easy to pirate if you just look around for a little bit.
That's true, yes. You can pirate it. If you are a pirate.
Not to ever recommend such things.
If you have an airship,
yeah, if you've got an
airship pirate, then that's what you should do.
Only if you have an airship.
But only with an airship.
I'm not condoning it unless you have an airship.
No. Only with, like L. Ron Hubbard, but also like the Bioshock series. Instead of living on the ocean or being under the ocean, we're going to the sky, baby! No laws up there! No laws in the sky, everything in the
I don't know which one I should step on. That one seems like the right one. Alright.
That was definitely not as bad, yeah. The poison, yeah, as long as it's not poison gas, you're in the clear.
I guess I don't have Summon Trapper yet, do I?
No, you can put it together right now.
Good enough for me.
No, I'm wrong. I might be wrong, but try it. I believe you have Creature, yeah. Oh, but you don't have Summon. You don't get Summon until later. That's why you have to backtrack. Yeah.
Alright.
I had the same display.
At least I know where it is. At least I know where to go.
Yeah.
It's very close to the fucking gate that out of here.
Yeah.
It's just like go, I don't know, north, upward,
yeah,
away from the screen.
Remember
Exactly.
me, Alex.
Remember me, it's your molester grandpa, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
seriously.
Really happening.
Yeah, seriously, Edwin. Like, I think Edwin meets. Oh no, I guess it's a few years again between them because it's like I think I saw you as a ghost once. That would be a weird thing to say to someone if you just met them. Like, I think I had a vision of you as a ghost one time. If someone said that to me, I would definitely not know how to respond, even though I'm thinking about it right now. You know, I would still not know how to respond if it was really said.
Oh, come on. Just die.
Yeah. Fucking
I
body.
loaded the entire clip in that fuck. Jesus.
Fucking, yep.
I haven't have ammo left.
Damn.
Yeah, I do have 17 rounds still.
Okay.
Just
Okay, cool.
doing my reload in game.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no worries, no worries. No, I didn't see where the pistol ammo was there, so I was also taking damage to check that.
Alright,
1983.
here we go.
Pointedly not 1984. They were like, no. We're not, no. We're just gonna 1 year. The most referenced book of all time.
Ah, screw it. I don't even want to bother. There, man. He's back.
Perfect, yeah. Yeah, motherfucker, I'm sane. No. Hilarious, though.
Nah. That doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right. That doesn't sound right.
No, that's the opposite of what should be going on.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I don't know what it would be, but it would fit into... I really should write, and I should finish the story I was writing, No Such Thing as Insanity.
Just setting off all of them. Not even
Yeah,
bothering.
I like that you're walking through very cautiously, but because they go off behind you, yeah, that's the only one where it matters at all. So good.
That was hilarious.
Fuck
That was the
yeah.
most hilarious.
That was a good run. Oh my god. Yeah, I just realized, like, so at this point in the game, if you combine all the things in a particular ways, like, you could, like, yeah, come up with totally different strategies. Like, I just realized one thing you could do here is bind one of the enemies with a level 3. You know?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. What a totally different way to play it. I was thinking a spell magic attack as well, you know, is one way, because it attacks everybody. It's just like, damn. This game is pretty cool.
Yeah, it really is. There's a lot of depth to it, oddly enough. Even though it doesn't seem like a deep game.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it seems like it's you know.
Yeah. It definitely feels like
Empty,
meticulously put together game. Too.
Definitely among my favorites, but I do think that one boss fight is cool.
That one boss, like, yes, exactly. It's like Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, 10 out of 10. The boss fight with the Guardian in Peter's chapter, 0 out of 10 stars. Try again.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be hilarious. Yeah, when we get to the point eventually where we've played like 100 games or something, where we can make like best and worst of lists, that'll definitely be it. It's like Eternal Darkness is on the best of list, and that moment's on the worst of list. For sure.
I think I can go back now.
I think that's correct.
Let me see. Sure.
Yep, that's right. Fuck yeah, spell 6.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else in this room? Might as well check. No, there's not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any spiderwebs or anything.
There's zombie, yeah.
Dang. Okay, cool.
Ah, crap. So good until that moment.
So much like my real life too. That's like me too. I'm like on things when I'm really good at, I'm like 90%. You know, it's like that's always the worst. You just get that one tiny failure setback. You know?
Yeah, 10%'s enough to.
That's what I feel every time I'm in Enter the Gungeon on the first stage when I get hit by the boss once. That's exactly how I feel.
Oh yeah, I feel that. Okay, Enter the Gungeon. That first boss always gets me.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah, the
I think I've only gotten through it maybe once, not even sure.
Yeah.
I didn't get the item that you're talking about, so probably not. Or if I did, I didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, no. And also, it gives you a heart, so it would be, like, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
no, I did do it once.
Yeah.
I just didn't know what to do with the item.
Yeah, exactly. And the hint is so obtuse as well, yeah. No, it took me, actually, so long to get the ones for the second floor that in the same run I got the third floor as well. Because like
oh wow,
what I used was so yeah, it was wild because it was so overpowered.
This is bull crap. I'm annoyed by this. The triple. All right.
All the bullshit, yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. Prepped.
I am. Alright, let's do this.
Yeah. Time to send more things into the Trapper dimension. Into the cat dimension. The kitty dimension. Such a cute kitty.
Ah, crap.
Oh yeah, the controls are like reverse, right, when you come into this room?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I just put a step on it, right? Yeah.
Yep. Hell yeah. Ho 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 ho. And to rock.
Can't target them.
Yeah.
Odd.
Boo. I think, yeah, they're probably just too far away or on the wrong plane or something. It's, yeah. Or just untargetable at that point. Awesome. So cheesy. Like, it looked like a bunch of cardboard boxes. Like, it looked like a cheesy B movie, you know? Oh, nice. Both of you have to take a second.
Gotta take a breather.
That was rad, yeah. Even a horror has to take a breather. Even an unspeakable horror of Chattur'gha needs to take a break. Sometimes. And that's when you get a Snickers bar or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I forgot about that ad campaign.
That was an ad campaign, yes. But,
Snickers break, I think.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
not to be confused with the Twigs one, where you avoid making decisions by having Twigs.
Yep.
Or answering questions or whatever.
Both of those, as I recall.
As I recall, yeah. You just stuff a Twix in your mouth, and you can avoid the whatever other conversation you're trying to have, you know. Because then they're just gonna be talking about that instead. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh yeah, I can turn myself invisible now.
Yeah, that's right. That's a whole nother way to play through the game too. I was thinking that as well. When I was playing as Edward, or Alex as well, I was like, I could just be invisible for this entire section. You know?
Now I have reveal invisible, damage field, enchant item, recover. This is incredible.
Yeah. And like I said, you have access to every spell too.
Wait, do I?
Yeah, if you turn to the manor, you have every rune.
Nope,
Oh,
I'm
all
one
but
short.
Pargon. That's the only
Yeah,
one
that's
missing.
true, but that means I can't do. Well, I guess I could make a mana pool.
Yep, you can pick up mana pool. That's right.
I should figure out what that combination is for
Yeah.
pool. And also for bind. Should figure that one out too. Alright, let me do that real
Actually,
quick.
yeah, I accidentally figured out bind, I believe, as well. When I tried to do mana pool. Because let's see, it's not absorb. It's not protect self.
Well, let's protect self.
Yeah.
Spell number 7.
Yep.
That's the. Oh, that's shield.
That's shield bubbles, yeah.
I'm gonna make that instead of damage field.
Excellent.
And let's see. Absorb.
Absorb self
creature.
is heal. Oh yeah, absorb creature's not bad, but damn. Oh, you're right. It's like dispel creature?
Yeah, what is dispel creature? That's a good point. No.
No, damn. Project creature, damn.
Or maybe it is, and it just needs to be. Oh, let's see.
Oh, maybe you're right. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yep.
So protect creature is bind. So let me assign that to. Instead of reveal visible, which I can clearly just get from the menu. All right. So what else do I need?
What's the other one you can get?
Just
mana pool. Yeah. Summon self. No.
It's got to be absorb, but I don't know what combined with it. I'll just try everything.
Sure, go for it.
Oops.
Absorb and project. Damn.
Maybe it's not absorb. I don't know.
I have no idea.
No. There's reveal invisible.
Okay. Cool.
What
What's absorb
did I do
area?
item already?
Oh, go item, yeah. Oh, that's reveal invisible. Sorry, I just did that one. Fuck.
Whoops. It's not absorb. My mistake.
Oh.
That's where recover is.
Yeah. No, yeah,
Absorb
recover is
spell.
absorb, yeah.
Alright. Protect, summon, absorb, dispel, project.
Self, project self? No?
And let me try dispel self,
Yeah, I guess so.
if you want me to.
Okay.
No.
It's not self. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, unless it's like a weird combination like that. Yeah, self creature, self area. Self item. That would be cool. Like it binds it, like makes the item more powerful, but it makes it part of your arm.
Yes, there could be some really cool extra spells in here.
Yeah.
Damn, what the fuck is it? I like how the one we were trying to get is the one I can't manage to get.
Yeah, no, it's not self, clearly, because you tried every combination.
Yep.
Unfortunately. But at least we got protect. Or, shield.
Yeah, that's true. That's very helpful. But I really need that spell, realistically. I feel like that's the best spell, but let me save since we got all but one.
Yeah, yeah.
It only took 5 minutes.
Yep.
There's got to be some. Let's see. What are our other options? All right. Protect. No.
Okay.
Well, of course, that's
okay,
damage field. That
yeah.
makes sense. Spell number 12.
Oh, yeah, that's bind again, yeah. Try summon.
Summon?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Try summon with other things, yeah.
I mean, I'm just doing process of elimination at this point.
Right, exactly.
I'm brute forcing it.
Just like Chattur'gha! I cheated
Summon
like really
area.
off. Yeah.
Summon area.
Summon area. I cheated.
You cheated? Oh, okay.
I did not come up with that idea. I looked it up and that's yeah. That was the most I wanted to push what you were doing. Because I didn't want to, I don't want to ruin the fun.
You can tell me.
Okay.
Yeah,
summon area.
Summon area. Alright. I think I'll put it in the Dispel Magic button instead.
Hell yes. Now, fucking lock and loaded, equipped for any horror, anything that can come your way.
Yeah, we're set. The
Fucking
game's
set up.
Gonna be totally a different experience now.
Yeah.
Oh! Look at
that was cool.
Fucking stopped that.
That was awesome as fuck, yes.
Ah, come on. Give me enough magic so I can do the pool.
Yeah, exactly. Give me magic so I can revive magic. It also works really well as a light, too.
Come on.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followers of Mantarok worship the corpse god.
Nice, and now it's enough that I can do, oh, it's not quite enough that I can... Wow, he has so little mana.
He does not have a lot of mana, it's true. Interesting.
Ah, fuck.
Damn, that sucks. The one time.
I hate the poison.
The
Poison's the
poison
worst.
makes the game worse, yeah. It makes sense, unfortunately. It actually is like the most. It fits. But, goddamn, does it suck.
What's up with this zombie that's
I
just...
know.
Whatever.
Maybe it's not a zombie. It might just be one of the soldiers. It just looks like it because we're too far away.
Soldiers? What soldiers?
Oh, that's a different chapter. Never mind. It was a different chapter that there were dead soldiers wearing outfits that look kind of like that. I know, you're
Yeah,
right. That's
totally.
the skeleton.
I know the chapter you're talking about. It's like the final one that's not Alex.
It might be, actually.
Yeah, it's in the chapter that takes place
Yeah, I was
during...
thinking of the Kareem. I think Kareem's chapter where the dead soldiers look like that too. Like the
my
chapters that
gosh.
take place there.
Okay, fine. I will just chop off their heads.
Off with their heads.
You know what? I'll just let them all explode.
Yeah.
If they all
fuck
want to
it.
explode, they can explode.
You know, you can explode together. If that's what you're into, if that's what the kids are into these days, then I'll let them explode. Explosion, inflation, whatever you're into, as long as you don't talk to me about it. Or, like, check if I'm chill with it. If I'm chill with talking about it. I'm not just gonna fucking Google Sonic Impreg or whatever. Or Sonic Inflation. I know better than that. Anyway.
What's the, Oh, damn, we're here. Okay.
Oh, shit, Mantrock.
Yeah, I'll just save for no reason. Why
Save
not?
for Mantrock.
Save for Mantarok.
See, look, Mantrock.
This is
I bear
definitely
your sigil.
unskippable.
Oh yeah, totally.
The power of Mantarok is not
As
easy.
this jackass shows up to
What makes you think
piss
I
all over the
control
place.
Yep. Paul Augustine.
Arrogant
Great
man.
name. Great hidden name.
Kill him! Make sure you succeed this time.
Oof.
Okay.
Tendons. They animated those really well.
Yeah.
Mantrock just straight up protects you. Protects Edwin. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
The darkness.
You're gonna love the end. I remember a little bit, but
I have no idea. I just know that I'm not gonna be able to expect it and then love it. Yeah. I just get the vibe.
I guess now is the time to save. So I accidentally put, instead of, I went reveal invisible on one of the...
Oh yeah, one of the hotkeys, yeah.
I think that one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
It's more
heavily...
useful.
Yeah, I think so.
Then bind, yeah. Like bind could be, you know, if you find like you use it 2 rooms in a row or something maybe, but you know, that's kind of how I felt with the Real Invisible, and I didn't mind using it from the menu. But yeah, I think it's good to utilize all 5 hotkeys too. Oh, nice. She always hands you the
It's
Heart of
over
Mantra.
anyways. Yep. I don't know, I was being overly cautious. I just didn't want to fuck around. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, she's set up.
She's also, yeah, quite equipped. She got a revolver with the last chapter. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, that recovered a lot of sanity.
Yes, it did.
Fuck yeah.
Alright. And we're done. Alright, let me think.
Yeah, wait, what did we learn? And I always do that too. It's like I forget every time it's after the chapter now.
Fuck, I don't
No.
know.
Oh, it's under the book. From that cutscene that we skipped. No. It's in the library that you're going toward, not the secret room. Like hide behind Dr. Lindsay's book.
Oh,
They hide the
totally.
essence of Mantarok. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, gotta grab that.
It's unfortunate you can't grab it from the beginning.
Yeah. I remember noticing it earlier on and being like, what the fuck is that about?
Exactly. Okay.
These books contain the history of the Roivas family, genealogy, birth, and death records, deeds, and writs. The Roivas family is a troubled one. As Mediterranean immigrants, the early Roivas were shunned by other settlers in North America. Suspected of witchcraft, the Roivas were convicted during the witch hunts, forcing them into hiding. As memories faded, the Roivas rebuilt their lives. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean...
That's quite a little bit of backstory. I wasn't expecting that. I don't know.
Even though Edward mentions that, because I find it weird. Like, how do you get from that to mansion? But okay. Well, I guess I know how. Actually, it's not good though.
No, nothing's good. Don't worry, nothing's good.
Nothing's good.
Succeeding is bad. Failure is bad.
That's all
Being
good.
oppressed is bad.
Yeah.
Being an oppressor is bad. It's all bad.
It's true. Existence itself is flawed. Is to be flawed. You know, just existing. I think our universe, in fact, is a mistake in the cosmos. I think that, like, it wasn't supposed to exist. Hell yeah. Eat shit, Chattur'gha.
Alright, clip scene. Ooh, that was not a good sound.
Nope, that was not.
What the hell was that?
It had to get a running start there to get off the ground.
Yeah. Grinding gears. Yeah. Too good. I love the grinding gears noises.
Yes. Love the noise of grinding gears. Oh, fuck yeah.
When I think comforting sounds, I think, oh wow.
Yeah, I think the
so
mouth
good.
of the not the graboid or whatever. With
This
giant
is really
claws.
a good one.
I am not your food today.
This is a really good
I am
one.
your master. Your task is to guard the artifact before you. Let no one touch it.
I was not expecting giant tremor monster.
With claws.
With crab
great.
claws.
With crab claws.
It's so good.
It's great. I'm so stoked for the end of the next chapter.
Alright, let's do this.
Hell yeah. Alright, Paul, time to get
In
hooked.
Europe, during the time of the Inquisition,
Is there anything up here?
No.
There isn't?
No.
You're sure? You're sure?
No.
Okay.
You can check. You can check. I'm not sure either.
Okay, whatever.
Okay. I just remember spending a lot of time running around those corridors when there was nothing there, so.
Yeah. Has a nice grizzly body. That'll stay in my mind forever. Cool.
Right. It's amazing, like, the verisimilitude they achieve with this graphics engine, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, it is truly gruesome, and like, yeah, it is enough to really, truly very much sympathize. And they emote, it's so good.
Oh good, I get the damn tome.
Yes. Basically immediately. Oh, and there's Maximilian after this dude. That's the only non-linear thing one of the only non-linear ones I think.
Have we figured out magical attack yet? We
No.
didn't figure out magical attack.
I haven't put that together either. Project area?
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
That's it.
Enterbuck, Redgamore.
I think that's more relevant than enchant item.
Okay, go for it. Yeah. You can use that instead of enchant item. Absolutely.
Making myself invisible.
Oh, hell yeah! That's perfect with this dude, because he's slow as shit.
Yeah.
Fuck, yes. Love it. So good. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Brass bow.
It's better than nothing.
Yeah, don't forget to examine the closet.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good call. Damn,
Yeah.
you have a better memory for this than I do.
Also from playing it, because some of them have, like, that one stood out to me at that time. Because I was like, damn, you actually have to inspect everything. Because I would have done exactly what you did. I would have just skipped it, because it's like, there's usually nothing. But this one time, there's a key. It's like the one time that the pot breaks with Anthony's chapter, and then nothing ever does that again. Or, yeah. Basically. You have to fix things, but they don't, you don't pick up something and break it. But I guess you do have to fix things, whatever.
Don't worry about it. Don't psych yourself out. You're overthinking things.
I guess.
Alright.
But it's so fun because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's that.
Oof, the crossbow, fuck yes. Hell yeah.
The
like,
moment
now...
I remove enchant item, I'm like having to enchant shit. I do
Wanna
use
enchant it?
enchant
Yeah.
item a lot.
Yeah,
I
that
do
is
use
the
enchant item a lot. Shit.
It would change the strategy. It's basically switching the strategy is what it is. Because, yeah, you definitely use enchant item instead of a magical attack. Because you don't need magical attack in this chapter.
Yeah, I'm gonna use enchant item instead. Whoops, I don't want to cast it. I need to assign it. Yeah, that's gonna be enchant item instead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you go and ring the bell.
But that's after you find more stuff downstairs.
Right. That's right. You have to find some more evidence and shit too.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I mean, I think it is the letter you just, but there's more evidence than just that.
There's a couple more letters, yeah.
There's the book.
And there's something in this book too, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
there is.
no, there is. I don't know if there is, but yeah, you're right. The book is like, be skeptical of artifacts like the Hand of Jude, which you're here to see. It's definitely not the essence of Ulioth. Bam, essence of Ulioth.
I like how I'm gonna use like this weird glowing force that's invisible now.
Yeah, that's true.
The new thing.
Floating glowing crossbow with the Mantarok symbol above your head.
Yeah, that would be terrifying to see. Just like this weird ghostly form with glowing purple shit all over the.
Yeah. Exactly. Like you could, I imagine, like you can only really see it like from the corner of your eye. Like if you look at it, you can't see it. But like that's how you see it. So only where it's the most terrifying. You can cast shield as well, which is something that I did not think about when I was in this terrible section. Although, oh, no,
I did the wrong thing.
I don't think you can just sneak past it. Or the
cats are all up in my shit.
Fucking your shit up. What the fuck? That's messed up. Okay, I love you too, kitties, but mommy needs to work right now.
Yeah, what the fuck? Fuck you, little kitty cat.
Yeah, what the hell? That's what I imagine playing video games would be like if I get a cat. I don't know, I keep thinking,
They just stare at you while you're playing. They get used to it. They get really into staring at you while you're playing and like just directly into your eyes, and you like look away for a second, and you're like, oh my god, hello.
That's funny, yeah. The cat
That's my experience.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Unfortunately, the cat I lived with was a lazy ass cat, so she actually sat in my lap. Alex, funny enough. Hey. Alex Roivas, the cat. And so that was great. My sister's dog, Coco, also does that. That's my favorite kind of animal. It's an animal that's just lazy and wants to sleep all day.
Maybe my next cat should be named Roivas.
Roivas, exactly, yes.
Roivas the Trapper.
Roivas the Trapper. Nice, hell yeah.
This guy's sick as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I'm into it.
Yeah,
There's
kind of
so many strategies you can employ. Like, you could just turn most zombies against each other, and that could be another strategy.
Exactly, yeah, because it will always work wherever you are. So yeah, you could always just default to using it, because everything uses basically most of your mana every time. You know? So you have to kind of, yeah.
Yeah. You have to kind of pick.
You do, yeah. But each one is equally effective. It's wild that that's the case. Agreed. I had never considered playing it in different ways, and yet, yeah, they're Bind, like, yeah, Bind is such a game changer, like, totally different way to play.
And after watching you, I was just like, Jesus, there's totally other ways to play. Like, the way you fight is totally different.
For sure.
And it changed how I fight, and it made me more effective. I'm much more effective on this run.
Nice, yeah, just a little more dodgy.
Well, I use the general attack is the main difference.
Oh, right, instead of always locking on.
Yeah, I always locked on.
That's a good point.
I think that's always how I played, but I don't think I ever knew how effective
normal attack is. Yeah, no, because it's really effective, especially against groups of enemies, too. Because, yeah, that's how the rammed out fucks them all up. That's a great point. I had not thought about that, but that's really true. Because actually, as I played further and further, I used it less. But it's a good point to remember.
I don't want to do that fight again.
No, fuck no. That took me like an hour. It took me it took me too much time because I made the same mistake you made in the first playthrough of like just stubbornly wanting to get through it the one way I was doing it, you know? Instead of exploring to find the like crossbow and all that shit. I had that happen to me in Dark Souls also.
It's real. That is Dark Souls in a nutshell.
Exactly. Where I went through areas that were way too hard for me, and my reward was, you're not ready for this yet. Turn back. And it's just like, wow, I just wasted so much time for literally nothing.
Yeah, that's
how I got good at the game.
Common.
That's how I got good
at the game.
Yeah,
How you get good. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how I got
Demon
the
Souls is even more of that, like that.
Oh, totally. Yeah, Demon Souls is definitely a lot harder. Sound effect, the squishiness.
I'm just being excessive.
Okay.
But I'm just spamming the. Every time that I have high magic, I start doing the cool spell now.
Cool, yeah.
It's effective.
It's great, yeah. This is also great. You might be able to skip the cutscene, but look, this is great. Wait. Oh no, never mind. It's not in the cutscene yet. Shit. Never mind. I was hoping that that would be the cutscene. No,
not a moon too soon.
Bad.
Disappointment.
You gotta sit at a different angle so I can see the blacks the best. The screen has to offer.
Toast the goats. Hail Satan.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna ever use a TV as a TV.
No, I'm never plugging in a coaxial cable
never,
ever again.
I've never done that, actually, not as an adult.
Right? Not, yeah, you haven't, right. Yeah, you've lived places where people have, but you haven't. And same for me, actually.
I've never even lived places where people have, unless you count right now. Like, unless you count this exact moment, that's the only time.
No, what about, college?
Nope.
No? How'd they
No.
watch Glee then?
No, so.
Okay. They just...
Glee?
Yeah, that's the, like, I remember watching TV at your place one time. That's why I'm like, how did, like, okay, what was going on then? I don't know, maybe it was not, I thought it was TV. I'm mistaken.
No, it was Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you're
We
right.
didn't have...
Because that was, like, the first year, like, Netflix streaming came out was one of the years that we lived there, so that's right. I get that confused sometimes. You know, like, you ever have a memory that because of being in the same place, like, at different times, and, like, you switch, like, the year? That happens to me sometimes. Especially once it's 10 years plus, you know?
Yeah.
That's the hilarious thing about being over 30. That is a funny experience that I have now. Dead body? Oh, here it is. Who the fuck put that ruby in his eye? I guess
I don't know. Probably.
Because also, why? Oh, right. Okay.
Why doesn't he have a sword this time?
Wait. That's a good question. I had a sword. You had a sword. Wait, did you have a sword when you died as him?
Yeah.
You must have. Weird, okay. This time he doesn't have a sword. I don't know what that's about, but okay. Maybe it's the playthrough number, but that's bizarre.
I don't know. Maybe it's the enemy type, or I just fuck if I know.
Yeah, no fucking clue. It's a...
Yeah, he didn't give us the double-edged sword this time. Did I not pick it up as him? Is that a thing?
Wait.
Maybe I
That's
didn't pick it up.
possible. Maybe you didn't pick it up as him. Yeah. Actually.
Wow. Alright. That sucks. I don't have my favorite weapon in the game.
Yeah.
Oh well. Whatever. I seem to be doing okay without it.
Yeah. There are there's other things. Other ways to get around it.
Also, why does an organ that doesn't require electricity suddenly require electricity?
It's like what pumps the air into the organ. So, I don't know what the fuck it's doing here. Like, how it's pumping now.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that was important.
Yes, that was extremely important.
Glad I did that.
That's also why it has such epic Castlevania music, you know?
Yes.
Because, like, it really, the moment does deserve it. It's great. They have a really good sense of dramatic timing in this game. Like, again, the writing is really, like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Now we just need to go until you find Pargon.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Oh.
I went down the wrong corridor.
Right.
In order to get more magic, I will cast the spell.
To use all the magic, yeah. Exactly. You know what though? It actually works. It happens that way.
Yeah. That's so funny that I somehow didn't get the double-edged sword. Where do you get it exactly? I can't remember it now.
As Anthony Huh. You know what? That's an interesting question. I can actually answer that. I'm not actually sure.
Okay. Yeah, I'm curious. It's not even worth bothering to get the sanity from them because
Yeah.
fuck you just fucking zombies.
Actually.
This is comical.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hell yeah. Fucking badass over here. Awesome. What goes on? So good.
For good measure.
It's worth it to make sure they're dead. Hell yeah. Shit. Both infinite shit. You're strong, that's everything. That's my favorite Pokemon types, too.
Yeah, me too. The fucking ridiculous broken ones. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And they made so many that I'm assuming there might be so many more. I'm sure I have a pretty good choice for 6, let alone, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. Speaking of which, I'm gonna start trying to catch up on Pokemon. I really want to play the remake of Red and Blue with you that's on Switch, but
Oh, interesting.
I've got like a million before I get to that one, I'm pretty sure, so.
Okay. There's a shitload,
But
and I don't even know all of them.
but sometimes I churn through them, so I might just churn through like 4 or 5 of them, we'll see. It's not something it's not like it's not something I've done before, it's definitely something I've done before, so. I don't know, they're fun to just like do while you're also doing something else.
Sure. Oh, absolutely.
Like if I'm like right now, for instance, I could do them while watching The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally. Holy crossbow bolts. I just don't understand why they're on a pedestal. It's kind of cute, but why?
Why are these ones green?
Yeah. Wait. Why are they? Yeah. What? They're the blue ones, but they're green.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, something.
Like they look poisoned.
The lighting or something. Yeah, they look poisoned. Agreed. Either I think that could be the case, or the lighting in the room fucks up the character model there.
I think it's that one, but we'll see.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah. Damn. The smaller red ones look a lot bigger than they're like so beefy compared to the other ones. they don't really look like children to me like the other ones do. You know, they're the ones
Yeah,
that definitely look like small adults. Ugh. And also, they are also somehow they're a little bit more humanoid, like a little more human-like. It's awful.
I know it's very unnecessary for me to just keep casting it, but I want that mana pool over me forever.
Yes, no moments, mana pool forever. No non-mana pool moments. You know, as it should be.
It's so funny that I fucked up and didn't pick up the double-edged sword.
I have no idea. Yeah, that's so bizarre.
It's made that fight a lot easier.
Yeah. Yeah, and
Fighting
that
him
makes
without
sense as an exchange. Yeah, that because the fight was easier, but you don't get it. Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
pretty.
there's a
That's
ton of stuff like that in Resident Evil 1. I was shocked when I read a guide for Resident Evil 1 that was like not a walkthrough, but like a traditional classic guide, like
a Prima
you know
guide
what I
or
mean,
something.
like with the picture. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it was a Prima guide. I don't know. And it was just like there was like a crazy number of split paths in the game.
Fuck.
It's not like there's not just one way to play the game. There's like 8 or 7, something like that.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. There's a lot of solutions to a lot of the situations that never would have occurred to me. Like for instance, trusting characters that I didn't trust.
Wow. What?
And like what happens if you trust them? Just fascinating. Like there's this moment where Barry's like just wait for me, trust me, and if you actually wait several minutes, he comes back. But I always just figured out another way out, and it totally changes the game's path if you do that. Like you're not as close to Barry, and Barry doesn't make it out with you, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
And there's just a bunch of shit like that.
Damn.
It was surprising how many different like alternate paths there were in the game. It just made me respect the game a lot more. I was just like, damn,
Augustine all
this
along.
isn't
I managed to find remnants of his journal.
as simple as I thought. This is
Augustine's
unskippable.
involvement with a paganistic cult operating inside the cathedral.
I think they mentioned the name.
Aye,
Maybe.
the cathedral's dark
They
secret
must.
has been uncovered.
Yeah, okay, Deckard Cain.
Suspected this, but was too afraid to act.
Mephisto,
Augustine himself is a heretic.
He has covered his tracks well, claiming that the sacred relic, the Hand of Jude, was stored here. He had those who came to see it murdered. The Hand of Jude.
Got my Bongzilla shirt on right now.
Oh yeah.
And with that realization, the trap closes, brother. My days here are numbered. I awoke to find this cruel dagger placed upon my pillow this morn. It can only mean one thing. I know too much, and they are moving to silence me. I can only hope that what little faith I have left is enough to save
I don't think
my
anything's
soul.
different.
I don't see anything yet.
Take this thing away from me.
No dialogue
Nothing.
Its very sight troubles me to no end.
It's really weird.
May your faith protect thee, Brother Luther. For that's
Maybe just a mistake.
all you have.
I think so.
It's surprising. They were so thorough.
Yeah.
I think they screwed this one up.
Yeah, no, I think that it was time. I think time is the I think time explains a lot of the
This is
mistakes.
why. This is why right now.
Oh, this moment.
is why right now.
Just
that's
the
it.
ending moment. That's it.
Yep.
God damn it. Fuck off, motherfuckers. And
Yeah, that's terrible.
I appreciate that I do not miss out on anything, but also, why bother? Why even bother doing that?
I don't know.
You know?
It's a little excessive, yeah.
Yeah.
They really were thorough with the subtle differences in the paths.
Yes, exactly, but only the subtle ones, because that's the only what they had time to do.
Or resources, or
yeah.
space on the disc.
All of those things, absolutely. Oh yeah, for what they do as well. All the sound as well. Oh, absolutely.
I'm not even gonna bother fighting anything right now. Anything that shows up, I'm just gonna run past.
Totally.
Until the sacrifice area. It's why bother?
Yeah, exactly. No reason to. Absolutely.
Whatever. I don't even need to be invisible. Right now I want to be, though, to see what happens. Does it mean I can get past them? It totally does.
Yep. Later skaters.
Oh, no!
No, they
heard
still
you.
Went off. No, they're blind already. So being invisible doesn't change anything.
Makes sense. That's funny that I was able to just skirt them by running really fast.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What's up?
I know why. I found out why you didn't get the two-handed sword.
Why?
You murdered the man who gives it to you.
Oh, totally.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Damn, that's cool.
Sense. That's really cool, yeah.
That's awesome.
That changes the plot.
Yeah, it changes, yeah, it totally does. In this very subtle way, but it because it's a video game, it's, oh, god, this game is ingenious. Game of the Year, 2002. Really.
Yeah, it's masterful.
Yeah.
I'm curious to play other games from that era in comparison and see what...
Especially games I played previously that are also pretty good. Like, Jedi Outcast is good, but not ingenious, you know? I don't think it's ingenious. I have to play it again.
Damn it, I have failed to do the damn...
No, yeah, you just got the 5 and the... Oh, nice, they're next to each other. Cool.
Well, let's see. No. Sandtech.
America. Pargon. That's definitely the remix. The remix definitely starts with the Pargon as like the beat, you know?
Yeah. Narcoth Red Grimmer. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright, damage fields. Bankrock Red Grimmer. Sure.
I mean, we both got through most of the playthrough without casting this out. Like, I never casted the higher level ones of this.
It's true. I was thinking that too. I was like, well, I could use it.
I mean, you could try to use it as well. Yeah, changing strategy. It's difficult because the game is already it's kind of hard. So, like, because, like, we're getting better using the same strategy, some of the same strategies that it's hard to want to vary it up this too dramatically. Like, watching you play, I feel much more inspired to vary my strategy than when I was actually playing.
That's what happened to me too.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, a parallel play could have been cool then. You know what I mean? Just playing through the game together at the same time.
It doesn't list what the fuck the spells are for spells 9, 11, and 12.
Wait, if you check them?
Yeah, if you check them, it says this.
Oh, because you don't have the spell yet. It's the spell scroll that lets you do that. It tells you that.
I'm not dealing with it. Well,
okay. Mana pool is summon area. That's all I got for you. And right, protect self. Those are the two. Those are 9 and 11.
Summon area, protect self. Okay.
Because the 5 bubbles is pretty solid, in my opinion.
What's wait, what the fuck is spell number 9 and 12?
Oh shit. I don't remember.
I think 9 is magical attack, and 12 is the one where you turn the it's bind.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, magical attack I think is something like, I don't know, area project or something. I don't know.
Let me try that. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Get it. And then what the fuck is let's see.
It's creature protect creature.
You're right.
It's kind of funny, but it makes sense, but it's also kind of like, it's like kind of backwards, you know?
Yes.
And oh, you can make a zombie if you want to as well.
Also, I need to go look around because I clearly missed a scroll.
Sure, yeah.
Or not a scroll, but a what's it called? One of those tomes. The like, definitely missed a tome somewhere. I don't know where, but I should be able to see. The Paragon isn't
filled out. Yeah.
Filled out, so something's up.
Right. Yeah, there should be like a stone somewhere.
Or is there something that I?
Oh no, yeah, it should be here in this chapter, yeah, because Paragon.
Yeah, it's in this chapter. I just missed it because I'm moving so fast.
Fair enough.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yep, nailed it.
Now I have all of them.
All of them. Gotta catch them all. Hell yeah.
Gotta catch them all.
And all but one spell.
Yep.
All but summon horror.
Summon horror.
Definitely the name of a song that we will write.
In order to summon horror.
In order to summon horror. That is, yeah. You listen to the song. I was thinking there'd be no lyrics, so it's like that kind of thing, you know? It's like, this is the instructions to how to summon a horror. And it's like, do what? Yeah. Do that. Do that.
Why is some of it invisible? It's kind of odd. I don't see any trappers hissing at me. There's no kitty cats.
There's no cats this time. Oh, they're
saved.
in the distance. I hear them. Oh, but you can save. Oh, never mind.
No, they're not here yet.
They're not here yet. No, you have to get.
No, it's the one where you get attacked. Yeah, this is where you get attacked by the.
Oh, by bone thieves.
Bone thieves.
You are a clever man.
This, I'm sure, is unskippable.
Wanting answers to
Since he tosses bone thieves at you.
Yes, it's the bone thieves show up at the end
Seek
again.
them out, and this is what you find. Tell me, what does a man such as yourself?
Does a man?
Yes,
a viper's nest of heresy when he finds the very source of corruption.
What is a man but the source of corruption?
Think of irony.
A viper's nest of heresy. But enough talk.
Irony of
How
what
about
you, masquerading as a member of the Inquisition, stand for, and that you stand for evil.
Evil is merely.
I bet it's the delivery that's the problem, because the translation by that guy of Metal Gear Solid is so good, and the difference is that he oversaw the dubbing.
Name of our true Lord, Chattur'gha.
He took control of the dubbing because he was so pissed off about the translation of Castlevania. He didn't mention what game was the reason why he started doing that, but he said that he started doing that with Metal Gear Solid because he was so pissed off at the previous translation he had done.
That's fucking amazing. Ugh.
Yeah,
they're still bad.
They suck.
Yeah. You're just gonna smash their skulls in, but, you know, they still suck. Oh, God. I hate the fact they can crawl inside you and kill you, and that's awful.
Yeah. It really got
One-shot you.
both of us last time with the fucking one-shot attacks.
Yeah, because like I don't exactly understand. I think it's also a lot of my instincts for combat in games in general. Like I can be helpful to run away in that, but like not with the bone. Like when they jump at you, you can't run away from them really. You know.
Yeah.
And that's definitely what got me with fucking. And then I couldn't wiggle. I didn't wiggle my way out.
I think I want to change my spells a little because I would like to start doing level. Which spells which? Spell 11. I think I want to assign a level 5 of that. Because I want to basically just have like super duper mana pool every time.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. That sounds cool.
That's gonna be really effective, I think. Actually, I'm gonna enchant with the more higher level. I'm just gonna up the level up a few of my spells.
Yeah, enchant and pool I think are perfect for upping it. Oh, yo, assign.
Yep.
It took me a second. I'm like, wait, oh shit. Because I would do that also. You know what I mean?
It's an easy mistake to make in this game. For some reason, the mistakes that one makes are identical for both of us, so I suspect most people probably make those same kind of cognitive errors.
Yeah, part of it is definitely that the series button presses that I have most memorized is the saving, you know? A, 3 A's up, and then A. And so sometimes it kind of like other things where you hit up, like, it's like, I have to hit A.
I'm not surprised this is unskippable.
No. Yeah, we have not.
If there's any unskippable moments that I can think of.
This is definitely the one that you don't want to skip, yeah. Pretty bad. The checker floor also bad, honestly. Everything about this room is a red flag.
This is the one that seeks to do combat with me.
Your task, my liege and greater guardian, is to guard this place. Do not worry about this worm. His kind yelps in terror at the sight of your mightiness. We will dispose of him ourselves.
God damn. Just fucking. Ugh. Turn into jam.
I will do it as I see fit. Be gone. Leave me.
Just
wow. Guard the artifact as you have.
That was actually literally nauseating, even with my nausea medication.
Right? Yeah, that was somehow worse too. Yeah, they made it worse, gorier somehow.
The worst. Yeah. It's the worst one.
That's the worst one. But... Yes, no, it's the worst one. It's the goriest and most detailed. Because when his head explodes, it's just like when you decapitate people or enemies in other parts of the game. When he gets stepped on, they didn't zoom in on it. And then, yeah, see, this time it's like really gory and they zoomed in. It was awful.
Yep.
That particular... Those cutscenes are particularly worthwhile.
Oh, I should change shield also to be...
Oh, to be the 5-point automatically, yeah.
Yeah.
Since you can't really cast it, like, in the middle combat anyway, even at 3 points.
Yeah, and I can always quickly go switch over if I really need a 3-point spell.
Yeah.
Let's see what this note is that's hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well.
88. Oh, the 8 keys, perfect.
Piano.
Check out my piano tie.
I don't get the reference, but
I'm not referencing anything. I was just thinking what would be a dumber solution to the 88 keys is if it were a piano tie.
that's a really ridiculous one.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna really like the puzzles in Silent Hill. They're the most clever that I've ever seen in a video game. I would go so far as to say, at least in terms of like actually being like completable.
Oh, okay.
And not unreasonable and ridiculous. But like simultaneously really clever and thought-provoking, and like expect a lot from the audience.
Damn. Nice.
Enough talk. Have at you.
Yes. It is definitely the delivery, absolutely, because it's true. It's not so terrible. Again, that sky is not doing good from the start.
No. Oh, that's not good. Seems like a good time to save.
Burning red is bad. Green is also bad. Chemicals that make the sky green is bad.
Much has been written about the exploits of conquerors.
And I don't give a shit.
Yeah. And
Fuck
skip that.
Yes. Actually, my favorite thing too is that people's reference for somebody who is like politically conniving is not an actual previous world leader, it's a writer. Like fucking Machiavelli. Anyway, I just think that's funny.
Oh, it's so stupid, especially since Machiavelli is liberal.
Right.
It's like a misunderstanding of his work.
Yes, exactly. No, it's exactly like a lot of phrases where like the second half gets cut off and so it gets misused. Like, pick yourself up by your bootstraps. The point of that phrase is that it is impossible to do that, but yet it is still used to mean what it is parodying. Hell yeah. Whoa!
Yeah,
Roberto
motherfucker, I'm high.
has never murdered anybody before, yeah. Exactly. Kill me, I'm a donkey. That's what I would say instead of, I would just quote Acid Bath instead of, saying, like, this isn't happening.
Oh, that does nothing.
Oh, yeah. They're immune to fire?
Just cuddling with the thing. What is this thing? It's a bed? You said it doesn't look like a bed, it's a square.
It looks like a mattress.
It's square.
Oh, it's
and
not.
tiny.
Oh, I didn't see the third dimension. Sorry, I didn't notice that it was tall before.
Man, it's tall. What is it?
It looked flat before. Some kind of dais, but that's useless. I like that the other person does not react. I mean, everyone here is trapped by ruthless slavery, so...
Wow, this is not easy to do.
No.
It's doable, but jeez.
Damn. And I like that in this chapter, no question, they are all just people.
Oh yeah.
It's awful, it's so good. I love it.
That's making me really crazy.
Yeah, just immediately get totally crazy. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, it's in the same room, hell yeah.
Yeah, you realize?
I definitely forgot that, yeah. I thought it was much later too. Woo!
Alright.
Decapitating him hurt you physically. That tracks, actually.
This seems right. Yeah.
Yeah. The first time if I ever saw decapitation, that would make sense. I'd vomit. You know, that would definitely hurt me. Physically.
Let it come in here, I guess.
Yeah, that worked better. They got trapped in the door for me.
That's happened to me the first time also, and so...
Yeah. It could be worth doing for them, but they also will explode, so...
Just let them come to me.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's quite a sound.
The, like, stretching noises?
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. Some of the sounds are just, ugh. Oh god. So, at the dispensary, I explained, like, the videos we make, and trying to explain Phantasmagoria to someone who is not a gamer, like, was really tough. I realized, like, she was like, is it, like, on the Xbox or PS5? I'm like, oh, no, it's on PC, like, I forgot to even say that part, because I just assumed that. I'm like, damn.
What's going on here?
I like how he's crazy enough that he sees that.
Yeah, that he just enemies. That are just nothing. God. Gruesome. You could use the crossbow, but the capitals with the crossbow. And that is the only
I want the damn Tome of Eternal Darkness.
I know. This makes it so much.
Oh, here we go.
Speak of my devil, thank you, Mantarok.
Wow, look at how far I am in the game already.
Yeah, no, totally. Like, skipping the cutscenes makes it so much shorter. Like, and hilariously, I took longer than you did, so that's funny. But yeah, just tearing through it. Just today. This was just today we did all this, right?
Yep.
Fuck.
This is just since like
Noon, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you did the second half of the game, and then I
did the most of this game.
Like 70% of the game, I think, so far.
About 80%. There's like 3 more chapters, and then Alex's chapter, something like that.
We might finish it tonight, honestly.
Okay.
If I continue at this rate, I'll be done in an hour or two. Potentially.
Yeah. The last one's definitely slowed down more, but I think so. I think based on this, that an hour or two is like, which is pretty intense. Pretty cool.
Almost have enough.
Yeah, his damn pool is so fucking small.
I'm ready. I just remember this being a pain in the ass. Oh, the library of sorts.
Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah! Fucking bars are almost all full, too. Rad as shit. Roberta the Conqueror.
Yeah, he's a beast.
He is. He's definitely earned his rank as the second coolest Roberto I've ever known about.
I did love that other Roberto.
I did love Roberto in college, I know.
He's a good kisser.
Great kisser, amazing at it. One of the best. Yeah.
Best kissers I've ever kissed, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely. Funny enough, that actually did change my sexuality a little bit more. Oh shit, look, that was awesome. Damn.
That's obnoxious, but whatever. Alright. Is there anything this way? Thought I would check just in case. I don't want to miss any details like I have before.
It happens sometimes. No, and it's kind of dark in the night. I feel
Yeah.
Lots of rat traps.
This is not a good part. I'm gonna wait a second for the mana pool to do its thing.
Yeah.
Because I want to have a shield and probably... Yeah, I want a shield for this part.
You've got everything else yet. So you're good to go there.
Now the sword stopped being enchanted now.
But it's gonna take an entire bar, so yeah, you really have to go one way or the other, I think. Even with the pool.
Yeah, it feels good.
Hell yeah. Sorry, Paul, you got crushed.
Oh, this is the wrong area. I was thinking of a different spot.
Oh, yeah.
This is no big deal.
Yeah, I think I'm one of the zones down the line there, yeah.
Yeah. One of the rooms that I'm kind of about to get to.
Like, this one is bad.
This
one has some problems. The music in this game remains to be 100% amazing and 80% appropriate. In this level, totally appropriate. The techno shit, really weird.
Oh, very dated, yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Does not make sense.
Especially in Maximilian's chapter, it was really strange.
But yeah, there's sometimes an overuse of techno and hip-hop in inappropriate places during this particular era of gaming.
Oh, yes, correct, yeah.
So I'm a bit like, this doesn't seem like the right spot to put this. If you're gonna go there.
Yeah. It seems like there was another way.
This is what I was thinking of, is this room. Oh no, not this room.
Yeah, I think this room has a horror in it as Michael. Oh,
this is not good.
This is
I'm
really
stuck.
Narbone. Yep. Oh, thank goodness.
You know what? I'm leaving.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was what I said too. I was like, I know I'm not wanted, right? Yeah. Like, you know what? Fuck you all. No. I don't need this today. I don't need a phone call. You know, I think I get this day
Come on, don't do this to me.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were gonna get double fucking pushed off, but...
Such bullshit. I don't know what to do. I'm screwed.
Oh, fuck.
It's maybe over. No, it's not over.
The best thing about Roberto is fucking native.
Yep.
Fucking danger, got through it. It's not avoided, but...
High voltage?
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of this era. Come on. Can't even guess that.
So... yeah. So I guess Chandra was making those sounds that we just heard, because they're actually happening, because your sanity was all the way up. That was pretty, though.
Yeah, it was. Pretty annoying.
Sure, that too.
Pretty sick of enemies.
I know.
I'm looking forward to the damn chapter where you play as the fireman and you just get to fucking chop everybody with a
fire axe or shoot them with an automatic rifle, or yeah, it's really fun.
It's a good chapter.
It's a good one.
I don't know what's in this room, but whatever is making those noises is about to go down.
Yeah. It's about to meet the Sword of Mantarok. Oh, nice. They're fighting each other a bit. Ah. like... Damn. One hit, that Horror got it. One hit. Fuck yes. I'm the nightmare that nightmares have.
Check to make sure I've been effective at my... I've been doing a great job of that, it looks like.
Too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
Looks like there's just one left.
You know, I gotta take away some of Roberto's cool points since he actually does the job he's like assigned to do.
Really happening?
You know? In this circumstance? Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, it vibrates to tell you that to pick up that effigy.
Oh shit, yeah, that's right. I noticed that too, it vibrates in certain spots.
It's interesting to use vibration as a method to tell you to pick up an item. I've never seen that anywhere else.
Oh, I've definitely seen that other places, but it's weird seeing it in a game from this era, where, like, you can't assume necessarily... I guess the GameCube controllers have vibration.
Yeah, it's built in.
I guess so, yeah.
The Wavebird wasn't invented yet.
Oh, damn, really?
Which is when there wasn't vibration. That's the only official GameCube controller that doesn't have vibration.
That's so funny. No, I definitely got... I guess I got the GameCube like a year later because I got with the Wavebird. And that was definitely how I played it. Because that was the best way to play it for me at the... yeah, at the time.
With the Wavebird?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never owned one. My friend owned one, so I have used one before. I didn't like it. It was like a lot heavier and didn't have vibration. So to me, I'd rather have a cord than lose vibration or deal with like all the extra weight.
Yeah, it's funny. That's the one I would go to a lot. I usually use the regular one, but you're completely correct. That is how I feel about it now. And I'm really happy I have a glow-in-the-dark one, GameCube controller. It's fucking awesome.
That is cool, but...
Actually, I have now, because Charmaine gave me a shirt that's of the face of Monster, or no, sorry, Animal from the Muppets. You know, the drummer from the band. That also glows in the dark. So,
oh, that's
yeah.
cool.
Exactly. So yeah, again, if I could ever get a setup to do like a stream, that's the thing I would do, is do that.
I wanted to get some glow-in-the-dark plugs for my ears. I thought that would be cool.
That would be super cool. Like...
What the hell was the point of coming here? I don't understand.
You surveyed the room.
Did I even survey the room?
I am not sure if you surveyed the room or not, but that is definitely the only thing you can do here.
Okay. No, I didn't.
What,
oh shit, I must have missed a room. Damn it. Or no, there's the effigy. So...
yeah, there's a ruby effigy that you still do not have, but you've surveyed all the rooms.
Okay.
Because, yeah, you don't have to survey all of them. And I remember, yeah, something I was being routine to survey.
Yeah, just for fun.
Fuck yeah. It's time for just for me. Oh yeah, you gotta crush a friend. You gotta crush your best friend zombie.
Zombie.
Crushing your head. Ooh.
Oh, come on. That has such low magic, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's awful. Even with the 5-point fucking mana pool, it's fucking... This dude... I don't know what gives you a bigger mana pool. I don't know. You should just use a read more books or whatever. I don't know. Whatever gives you more mana, you should do it. Or should have done it, I guess.
So, yeah.
only thing I can think of that is like in common with the characters that have high mana, but I could be wrong. I'd have to like actually look at them next to each other. Because Edward Lindsay also had low mana, you know what I mean? So it's like, okay, does he not like read books? I have no idea. That's the only thing Edward has. He has like some of the highest.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Whatever's going on there.
Yeah. Fucking summoning creatures over there.
Yeah, there's this fucking trapper. It's not doing it. It's not targeting. Okay, there. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
This is so hard to do.
Got in the way, yeah. It's so true. If someone breaks line of sight, you like can't do anything about it. It's like you just hit them instead. Hell yeah. Oh fuck yeah. It's so, I don't know why it's so satisfying. It truly is.
Yeah.
They did a good job, you know?
Yes.
Like, it's like the frustrating and then satisfying balance out. Like,
very violent.
Yes, truly. Very violent. I mean, it is a video game, unfortunately. Not all games have to be violent, as we've seen. We played games
Venture no further, or be struck down where you stand.
Skippable cliff scenes.
I am the guardian of this temple, the Forbidden City.
Because the artifact is different?
Yes, exactly. That's it. No, I think it's Yeah. Exactly.
You are the chosen. For many years, I have tested those who came
where there's
here,
just a scene where it's just in
failed.
the room, and that's the only difference.
You are unaffected by the power I wield, and thus must surely be the chosen.
I?
Once I was as you were, confused and without answers. Yet they came in time. Now my duty is complete. I can finally rest. My sacrifice was not in vain.
There it is.
There it is. Fucking. Sigil of Zilatath. Oh yeah, that's right. This dude does not touch it with his bare hands. He knows better than that.
Yeah, he's...
Oh, nice. I'm so glad you have to survey this room. Oh my god, I would be so mad. Because you have to go there, you know?
Yes.
I was kind of worried about that when I was playing for some reason,
yeah. Yeah, me too.
I don't like, you know, things made out of human bone are just bad. Honestly, you know?
Yeah, flesh and everything.
If it's functional and it's made out of flesh and bone, exactly. That's where Oblivion also is legitimately scary, too, you know? Because, like, of all the flesh, like, they just build a lot of things out of flesh. It's awful.
Blood Rain? Is that what it's called?
The vampire game that UA Bull made a movie, I think?
Yeah.
Version of, yeah. Blood Rain. Okay. I downloaded all those.
I was gonna say, there's a new version of Blood Rain 1 and 2 that's being sold on GOG. I don't know what the difference is, but...
Nice.
I thought you'd be interested in that.
I don't know either, but yeah, I did download those, yeah. I did download those. I think I downloaded both versions, just kind of because, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna check those out.
What the fuck am I supposed to do right now? I feel like I've done everything.
Yep.
Really? Have I started? But I have these effigies for no reason.
Mm-hmm. The effigies do nothing. They're just to give to Michael in the future. That's all they're for.
Really?
And, yeah, and I didn't realize they forced you to take them because, yes, that is all they're for. They don't do anything else. They don't do anything for Roberto.
Very Code Veronica, as you'll see, I think, if we end up playing through that.
Yeah, when we get there eventually.
I mean, if we do, we don't have to to play the Resident Evil series.
No, I'm kind of in. I'm in, especially playing the Dreamcast version of Code Veronica. Yeah.
Oh, but actually, maybe we're gonna play the original PlayStation versions of everything except for Code Veronica because they're kind of censored. The later versions of the games. Yeah, they censor like Resident Evil 2 and possibly 3.
Totally.
On the GameCube.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I guess.
Nintendo, yeah, classically has different standards.
Yeah.
Although this game is published by Nintendo, so it's worth noting that this is also, you know.
Alright, here we go. Another unskippable? Nope, skippable this time.
Totally skippable. Getting kicked into the fucking... He doesn't use any magic or reveal himself, so it doesn't change the cutscene.
Yeah, and the next one too is skippable, except for the weird robot noises. Alright.
Yes. Nice. They're always just hiding behind picture portraits.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
It's stupid and dorky.
Yes, yeah. Hell yeah. Damn.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I know, she's crazy. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
Deleted all your save games. Even though you just restored it almost all the way. No, okay, never mind. She's too crazy. That's bizarre.
She's really crazy. I don't
Deleting
really...
all the save games when you're only at a quarter? That's... Wow. You know, it is true. I do feel like I operate so... But I guess I don't. So I guess that's maybe I'm like, as far as the mechanics of this game work, if I had a chapter, the Mary Jane chapter, where I find the tome.
Oh my god.
Or whatever, yeah. Well, technically the chapter would be us playing this game.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind
looked at war. War has changed.
Changes. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, we're referencing different games. Hilariously enough.
I don't remember what the hell to do at all, but...
you get the soldier's orders. Oh yeah, that's right. I know, you know what to do. Just punch the crap out of everyone. While
Can I beat her to death?
This is awful. The bombs going off in the background too. Yeah, no, you can.
I just beat her to death.
Woo! He has no sanity. It took out almost his whole bar.
What happens when you attack the soldiers? This can't go well. You can't.
Not possible. Sorry, I'm just... This is not Morrowind.
No.
They're more like the elf. Also, they're like the elf in Ocarina of Time. You know, that blocks you from the Deku tree.
Oh, that fucker, yeah.
He shuffles back and forth to block you. Yeah.
He's such a bastard. He just hates you because he's jealous. It's ridiculous. He's like has a crush on Saria, so he's mad at you.
Of course.
It's like, okay, whoop-de-fucking-do, so you like Saria, too.
He doesn't like a green-haired elf.
Yeah, fair enough. I know what to do.
Orders?
I forgot to grab the orders. This nerdling is out of shape.
Yeah, fucking
almost out of shape as me.
Which is intense since he's a combat journalist, or conflict journalist, because conflict journalists often have to be almost as fit as soldiers, even though they don't do any, necessarily training, you know? Because they have to kind of keep up with soldiers, so... This nerdlinger, I mean, I guess... In this war, he's doing the best he's got, you know? Getting mustard gassed and shit.
Magic. I don't remember how to get the damn weapons. Alright, whatever. I'll just
It's later, yeah. Or in the next room. The
Worthy
rifle,
out.
the rifle shows up after, yeah, once all the enemies do, and yeah, the revolver's in this one, as I recall. Because I was like, I was surprised that I missed it the first time. It's just not there the first time. Something worse than me? How dare they?
Shit, there's only one left.
Yep, it's just, oh yeah, no, it's not even here.
It's not.
Just poor Edward's Edward.
Squidward is screwed.
Yes. Can I at least play the clarinet before you decapitate me? That's what I imagine it would be like a Squidward. If, tonight, Edward Royvis will be played by Squidward.
Fuck me. I don't think this is gonna work out, but maybe. It did.
Oh, hell yeah. That worked out. Totally.
So there's nothing else I can do.
Shit. Yeah.
One of them, though.
The rifle at the end of the
Nah, this isn't gonna work. This is bullshit.
Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck these bone thieves. Bullet thieves, more like it.
Bullet thieves. This is nonk donk lonk lonk.
Yes, yeah, this shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
I can't aim at this fucker for some reason that I have no idea why. I'm right next to the fucker and I cannot aim at them. Whatever.
Maybe it's...
Maybe it's a broken crap. I'm sorry.
Sure, that could be true too. I was thinking it could be the range, but yeah, that's also true.
Oh no.
It doesn't hurt them, but at least they do step back.
You know, this is actually a time where it might be make sense
to use magic attack. Yes, this is the chapter where you will absolutely need it too.
That too, but I was thinking that.
Oh, binding! Hell yeah, that too is cool. Oh my god. Oh no.
The 5 makes them have a shield.
Right, it does protect
That's so
them.
cool.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Oh, it does! Hell yeah! And not just that, but it, like, does that damage that it does when they get by the rock shield in other circumstances, too.
Oh. Okay. Time to cast the attack everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck off. Yeah, it's... Oh, I'm not gonna go gas it yet again.
Yeah.
You fucking piece of shit game. God damn it. This is ridiculously annoying.
There's ammo on the side there you can pick up. Unless you just want to avoid the ammo.
No, I didn't notice it.
And back room too.
Oh, fuck me.
Crap. Fuck this game. This could not be much worse. Damn. more bullets.
Good call.
Later,
yep.
I guess. I guess that fucking what's her face is still there. Still Yep. Her bones got stolen.
This is utter bullcrap.
Yes. Actually, he fights slightly better than me because I've never used a gun, but again, he does almost as good as I would.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
Almost as bad as I would, yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Truly. Even with the power of Mantarok aside, you know, truly his faith has wavered. You know, only the true acolytes of Mantarok will benefit fully from the magic thereof.
Or I see you're preparing for our album.
Oh, that too. Oh, yeah, I was preparing for a cult. Yeah, our album too.
Let's see, what kind of ammo do I have? I have rifle ammo and just rifle ammo. Okay.
Damn, okay. I thought there was some pistol ammo in there, but I guess not. Shit. Damn, Peter, all of Peter's bars are actually pretty low, relatively speaking. Mana bar is okay, but they're all like, yeah, damn.
Let's see what I can do.
Hell yeah. With the rifle of Mantarok.
Alright, that worked out pretty well. I'm just continue casting another.
Cool, yeah. Right as it ran out while you were casting it too, it was actually perfect timing.
This is kind of incredible. It is definitely playable. Now that I'm overpowered as all fucking hell.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hey, look.
Yay.
It's the two-edged sword that I never seen yet in this entire game.
Yeah. Oh, how cool. What a cool, unique item for Peter to get. That's really neat. There's some interesting, you know, meaning behind it. Unfortunately, I already know, but that is the things I would say if I had not. This was my first one. And you had murdered everyone.
It's pretty fun killing everybody.
Yeah, I had a feeling. It seemed like it would be, even though when you do, you realize how few people there really are. You can kill the rats. Damn, okay. I stand corrected. I didn't say it out loud, but I still stand corrected. I thought you couldn't attack the rats, but...
Alright, let's see what I can do.
Blade of the Corpse God.
Everything sounds pretty good when it's of the Corpse God.
It sure fucking does, right?
Yeah.
Fuck these bone thieves, just wait for you.
That is why I saved.
Fucking raccoons.
Yeah.
Picking up the trash.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I think this is gonna kill me, but it's really funny.
Yes, they did. They fucking killed him. God, that was brutal.
I kind of thought they were going to. I knew that I had to cast a shield to actually survive that.
Right.
I was just,
them, right.
I just wanted to see what would happen. Sorry.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Hey, it's totally worth it. It's worth going through
I'm like
different
crying a
fail
little.
states.
It's so funny to me for some reason. I just thought it was really funny when you said raccoons. That was what really
Yes,
pushed
that
it
they're
over
yeah,
for
they're just raccoons tearing a person apart to get to their trash can to steal their bones.
And did I ever tell you about that woman I dated who was really into pushing raccoons into the trash cans at Porter?
No, oh my god, I think you have, but what?
Yeah, when their butts would be sticking out, she'd just lean in and push them into the raccoons into the trash can, and then they would turn around and give you the dirtiest look. It was so funny.
Oh my
It
god,
was
they were
so
fucking
fucking funny.
antagonizing those motherfuckers. They were fucking already so aggressive.
Oh yeah, they were the most aggressive.
That I've ever seen.
Yes, absolutely. I remember having to. This woman that I was friends with asked if I was willing to go out with her to like, because she needed to, and it was like the first night, and she was nervous about locking up her bike outside, and so she wanted to go do that, and she was like, "Can you come with me? I feel nervous about just going out there in the dark alone." And then there was all these raccoons that attacked us, and I had to fight the raccoons off.
Right,
It was
right?
ridiculous.
No, I was gonna say that tree, that fucking tree. I saw 2 raccoons. They were just fucking like going at it one time while we were going back from the dining hall. We were terrified of them. Like they were terrifying that tree outside that door. Yeah, next to the bike racks. It was awful.
Yes, it was so bad. The raccoons attacked us because the babies ran up to us to find out who we were.
Oh god. So yeah,
They were curious, and because they had never met people, because it was like the first day.
Yeah, right.
And the raccoon mama was like trying to assault us, and I had to pick up a branch and smack them at the ground repeatedly to scare the raccoon mama back, and scream at the raccoon. Yeah, I was just like, I can't. And then afterwards, I was like, I can't believe, I felt like, I totally felt like it was reasonable that you asked me to come with you, but I didn't think I was going to actually be needed.
I know, right? It's like, I didn't expect it at raccoons of all things, too. But no, they were the fuckers.
Oh yeah, I just did that so that I can now play the organ.
You can also you can trap her that room, too.
Oh, is that the room that you trap her?
Yeah, that's the room with the block door. It's just harder to see. Maybe it's not worth doing until you can see everything, but yeah.
Whatever.
May as well time. Hey, dead body, enjoy the trapper dimension. Enjoy the kitty dimension. I loved Alex, our cat, again. Beautiful black cat. And she didn't really meow, she was more like... I love her.
Oh, wow.
She was like 11 or 12 when I knew her. For context.
Little old kitty cat, meow. That was definitely what. Wait. That was definitely something I realized. Is that I loved the cat more than my ex who owned the cat. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
I definitely had a cat that I loved way more than my ex.
Yeah.
Like, so much that I just wanted to steal the cat. Like, I actually seriously considered stealing the cat.
Right.
And I was like, no, my ex would find them out eventually and hunt me down for the cat.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided not to deal with it.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, yeah, you have to complete the circuit first.
Yeah, I realized immediately my mistake.
I just thought, like, what would it be like? What would the hint face from Phantasmagoria say? You know? Because, like, I think that's what that would say in this situation. You know? Almost helpful. It's what you're supposed to do, kind of, but it doesn't actually tell you how to do it.
Yes. Wow, there's a bunch of those little kid cats.
Yeah, just wait for it.
I think that's it.
On your way to the bathroom. Late at night.
Yes.
Again, I expect this to happen as well, just because I want a black cat. Or maybe many. I'm having, okay, so...
Optional to turn on the lights? I just realized that. No, it isn't.
You have to play the organ. Yeah.
You have to play the organ, okay. But,
that's how you know you've moved forward in the plot. Do you want to hear a dark thought I just had?
Yeah.
It's only related to fictional things here. I would imagine if the children from the Cyclops chapter of Sanitarium, if that was the song that they were humming.
Interesting.
Like I'm imagining them as like trying to be a symphony, like
that's pretty twisted. I like it.
Yeah, that is definitely one of. Yeah, I love that game describing that game really like. Even though they included some combat, like it definitely is why a game does not need combat to be it's all hell. Because yeah, that is one of the most disturbing things I've ever seen. You know? And it's just a game where you talk to people. That's the entire mechanic. Like, you solve puzzles and talk to people. It's fucking awesome. It's one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we don't have the... Do you have the 7 yet?
Oh, is it the 7?
You get the new spell, yeah. Yeah, it's 7.
Oh.
3 on top and 4 on the 2 in the middle and 2 on the bottom.
I
think you might have it. You might have the new spell, right?
You're right. That is the issue. I need to new spell all the spells. God damn it.
Only for 7. I don't think you have to do it for all the spells.
Might as well just get it out of the way.
Fair enough, yeah, for any of the ones you want to do. But especially also, for summon horror.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? While you're doing this, I'm gonna go take a piss because I need to. But this is a perfect time to do both.
It is.
So I'll be right back. I'm back.
All but the last spell. I ran out of mana, because what I ended up doing as my method for revealing the spells was to just cast the minimum version of the spell and memorize what the runes were that were on the ground. And the sound. And it's the title of them, even though it's a little hard to understand the voice, so mostly I memorized the runes, but...
Yeah.
That was how I was doing it.
Nice.
But I didn't get to the final one yet because I ran out of mana.
Yeah.
Just now.
Is that always how it goes? Try to fill up my spell book, but I ran out of mana.
So what is 12? 12 is the one where you take over other creatures.
Oh, yeah.
So it's I actually do know what that one is. Protects creature. There, I now have all the spells.
Fuck yeah. Spellbook complete. I do enjoy having all the spells and not knowing the names. That is rad.
It is a really cool element that you can like fiddle around and learn them.
Yeah.
Ahead of time. There's enough ammo in here. Alright.
Fuck yeah. Oh, sweet. Cool.
I'm glad you get the double-edged sword at all.
Yeah. Yes. That you can't, yeah. It's just for Paul's chapter that you miss out on it. That's fucking wild.
Which one's mana pool?
9. No. 11.
11. You're right.
Yep.
Sorry, enchant item. You no longer have a quick spell, because I'm gonna use that for this.
Yeah. For the super mana pool.
I just feel like it's useful to have the super mana pool.
Mana pool is the shit. Mana pool is the god. That's my highest that I've decided in this moment. My highest compliment is that is a god killer.
God killer is pretty high compliment.
Yeah, it is. It's true, especially with the like Christian monotheistic society where like there's supposed to be like one god that's supposed to be undefeatable, so it's like god killer is like a higher compliment than even being called like god in this society sometimes.
Yeah, it's in a way hubris on its own.
Sure, yeah.
It's hubristic. Which is one of your favorite adjectives, I've noticed, so...
Yeah. It just comes up so often. Like I said, it just comes up so often. You know, I played 100 hours of Dark Souls for just skill, that was why I died, and then now 200 hours after that for the small hubris, so... It's ironic to be somebody with, like, confidence and self-esteem issues, where overconfidence is actually one of my biggest problems, too. Fuck yeah. What the fuck right now? Damn.
Got an idea.
Shit.
It'll hurt them. And that one's inside of it,
Yeah.
which I've never seen happen before.
Yeah, I mean, never happened. That was awesome. Yeah, you can attack it from inside. Hell yeah,
Wow,
that's great.
you can use that more often. That's incredible.
It's great, yeah. It's true. Being because you're invulnerable too. God. I don't know why, but the fact that the Chattur'gha zombies and horrors turn like charred after they die, it's starting to creep me out because I used to think I understood it and I don't.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna cast the second that I'm out of here.
Shield. Cool. Summon horror? Oh wait, they can't
Over and
open
over and
doors.
over.
Hell yeah. Ultimate pool of Mantarok. Swim in the pool of the corpse god. Ooh, gross. Damn, fuck the revolvers.
Yeah. Sword is more effective, which is not realistic.
Correct. Other than, unless it's like chance to hit, you know? For an unskilled person, a sword it would be easier to hit something with than a gun, maybe. But once you get to these modern guns, like, yeah. It's pretty ridiculous. And seeing this chapter, I realize why Alex's revolver is ridiculous. Because this one has 6. But hers has 5.
Oh, some do though. That's the thing.
I mean, I guess that's true, and they do that where they vary the weapons constantly. That's true. I guess you're right. That is a thing.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a ridiculous thing.
Totally ridiculous. Well, because, like, in the other things that they swap
the
out...
backtracking in this is ridiculous also. The amount of, like, looping that happens in this game.
Yes.
I feel like I've just done the same thing, like, 40 times at this point.
Yes, I've definitely been
and I didn't even...
corridors.
Yeah, and I didn't even do all 3 playthroughs. I just watched one of them.
Yeah, just experienced all of them.
Oh, fuck off.
I do not wish to be perceived.
Wow, fuck off doubly.
That's one of the highest offenses you can make to a mage, is canceling their spell. It's just really rude.
I'm just strengthening the pool spell.
Yeah, totally.
Since now I just rely heavily on...
Oh yeah, there's still...
I have to... They still exist, yeah. This looks completely insane in that moment.
Yes, correct.
If it was the middle of the day, I would just laugh maniacally right now, but it's like
it's not quite.
midnight or 11 midnight now.
Damn, yeah. I thought it was a lot earlier, actually, but no.
Oh, it's almost midnight? Wow.
Yeah, it's 1:45.
It's late for me.
I thought it was like, yeah, it is late for me too, yeah. I thought it was like 10:20, but no. It was one of those moments where it's like, last time I looked at the clock, it was 10:20.
Yeah, same here.
The bad door. Oh yeah, you got, magic attack? Hotkey?
No, I don't. That's a good point. That's more important to have hotkeyed there.
Yeah, at least just for the spell, you need to have it hotkeyed for sure. Hot tip. Game fact. I'm not. There are too many game facts in this game. And the IGN guys got it refreshed. And it's like...
There's an insane number of game facts of this game. When I looked, I was just like, oh my god, I have no idea what to look at. There's just...
Exactly. And they're
more than I've
all
ever seen in any game ever. Like, what?
But it's all because of that too. Because like if you play it once, you could write one. If you play it twice, you could, you know, it's like it makes sense. But damn. Oh shit! It's time for a crab battle.
Crab apple. Mrs. Crabapple?
Mrs. Crabapple. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, whoa, the smoke too?
Like it.
Holy shit. That's a bad creature.
Yeah, this one's bad.
This is... After the last time, I half expected to crush him.
Let's see what he does. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Okay.
Eyeball meteors.
Oh, I don't like that.
Tongue. No, oh, that was bad. No, not like that. Either.
This is a sucky battle. Eyeball meteors followed by a tongue attack? This is gnarly.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay. I was worried it were slightly different. It's exactly the same. At least it's consistent, even though it's a terrible fight.
Consistently bullshit.
I prefer, like, it's so bad. I prefer the last chapter of Phantasmagoria to this. You know what I mean? Like the mechanics, like, for that, like, when he's running away from the monster and her husband and everything.
I actually do too, yeah. I prefer, like, a repetitive adventure game sequence to this kind of boss fight where it's, like, memorized in a ridiculous, complex pattern.
Exactly, because, like, I don't think I died earlier, but it took me forever. I don't know if it killed me or not, but it still took me forever.
For the sake of why not,
Yeah, because if it goes to the next sequence...
can't quite do it, it's okay. It's not a big deal. The next sequence sucks, though.
Yeah. Especially these zombies. Fuck.
This is gonna be really rough.
This is definitely the worst version of the sequence.
Oh, what the fuck? It's blocking the paths, too. Look at that.
Yes, you have a more limited range, too. Let's switch it. Damn, starting Chattur'gha. I wonder if that's...
Holy shit.
Okay, never mind. I wonder if that's the Guardian Chattur'gha or if that's the third player. Because it could be both.
I really don't like it, whatever it is.
Oh, fuck no. New limits on the first part of any game, of almost every game I've played. Terrible. I hate the checklist of things around me. And I hate how fast you have to react. It almost always crushes its own zombies. I can appreciate that. You could, like, read a book before that zombie gets you.
That zombie's so slow that it reminds me of the loading times of Max Payne on PS2.
On PS2, right, where you read through all the Lord of the Rings.
I read Fellowship of the Ring and half of Two Towers, I think. Just during the load times of Max Payne.
So bad.
When you died, it was a full minute and a half load, or to 2 minutes of loading.
Yeah. Awful. I remember that too, because I had the PS2 version as well in high school. It was awful.
Yeah, definitely the PC version's the way to go for that game.
Fuck, 1,000 times.
Oh, it's too late. I reacted too quickly. I mean, too slowly.
Damn, you're right. That sucks. That's brutal.
You literally have no. There's not a gap. You have to literally cast it immediately.
Yeah.
Or it's not enough.
And that's why this section gets a 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a 20-year-old game. Even though the monster is cool and the attacks look cool,
Grab, knock it off. Alright, I'll just pick them off with the rifle. I don't know what else.
I found that very effective too. Fuck yeah. I know, I want to see what it says too.
Keep trying to piss it off, but it doesn't say anything.
Oh, they kind of laugh a little bit. Yeah, no, they didn't say anything. Because they said it on the first or second, so yeah, I guess they just don't care. That's how they express it.
That is a way of expressing, for sure.
Definitely. Just unaffected. Just not even worth noting that it happened. I like that it's not that it's like you trying to fight. It's fascinating how different the personalities really are. Fuck you, yeah! Shit.
I'll switch rifle just to get rid of them. Oh, it's gonna change forms.
You bore me flesh and bone.
Oh, no, that was just what it did.
I see.
I don't want to get too close and actually, like, destroy them, though, because this fucker is crazy. He attacks so fast.
It's
wait it out.
There's very little, like, telegraphing, too.
Yeah, he's a wild one.
Yeah, truly.
I think I'm about to get to the final stage, thankfully.
Yeah, where you just get... Yeah, this is the worst stage of any boss fight. This stage, just stage 2. You know, if they cut this stage out, I don't know how quick it would go. If they just shot projectiles at you, and then stomped you, that would be, or, you know, or smashed you, that would be perfect.
Again, this time. What? Oh, god damn it, I accidentally cast the wrong spell. What's the fucking quick spell that I have it set to? Just up. God damn it. Oh well, it was bound to happen. This is just a slow and repetitive fight, you know? It's like, if I was gonna make that kind of mistake, this would be the fight to make it in.
The longest fight in the game.
And most complicated.
Yeah. The hardest. It's almost like a Shadow of the Colossus fight in some ways, based on how complicated it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like this, like...
it, but yeah.
Yeah. But, like, it reminds me a little bit of the fight of, like, where you have to, you know, chase that... Make the bull follow you around and knock things over, to then be able to find a place to go fight it. Or, like, knock its armor off, I guess, actually.
Come on, see me. I think I did it that time. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, good. Finally. You know what's really amazing is that I haven't even had to use the magic, like, regeneration potion at all.
Alright, good. because of that fucking center point, it's so awesome. The mana pool. It's the shit.
This guy's crazy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I thought I'm supposed to just dodge.
Yep, you just dodge. How far is it now?
Yep.
Nice. Damn.
It's about to do it right now. Yep. It could be worse, but it is pretty bad.
No.
It's up there. Worst, like, most repetitive, stupid-ass boss fights.
No, like I said.
Especially for such a good game, it's just shocking.
Yeah.
I feel like God of War is full of fights like this, but it's like, you kind of expect it since it's like the standard.
Right, yeah. No, that's the thing about it, is that that's what's weird about this game, is that it's such a modern game, but it was like the template for modern games like God of War and everything like that. So like that's the weirdest part about this horrible boss fight, you know? As well as the whole game. Because like, yeah, that's why like I feel like I want to be a little more harsh with it, because it's like, yeah, sure, it's ingenious for 2002, but how does it hold up with the games that were influenced by it? It still holds up pretty good.
It doesn't. But it's
Not
still
by
pretty
gameplay.
impressive.
Not the gameplay,
No.
no. Gameplay's
No.
not hold up
That
at all.
was how I came to
Dated as fuck.
I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have
Oh yeah,
is
that's
that
right, this is the scene where he's just sitting in the room.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
Okay. For some reason, I think it's funny that he says objet d'art.
Yes, agreed. It's just so random. It's the only I've never heard that phrase except in this game. It's like, so it seems extra pretentious to me.
It's extra pretentious for sure.
Help me! Please help me!
This game's got its claws in me a little. I'm like, I was about to say like, let's go to bed.
I know, me too, but I was like, but should we just finish it though? I don't know. The last two chapters are fucking long as shit though.
No,
I mean,
we should not just finish it.
I think
the
you're right.
the last two chapters are long as fuck.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think like you can get the next page.
Yes, I'll get the next page, but I'm not gonna.
And say that we should quit. Because it's definitely like a free Yep, noon to midnight this time. Fuck me.
It's pretty impressive. We're almost done with the game too.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the hilarious part about this, is like these things like this in a couple days where it'll take like a month for the viewers to see it all. That's the best part, is it's a totally different experience. A lucky penny. Hell yeah. Oh, that's right. There's a room you can go into now that was dark before.
Yeah.
I forgot again because I always skip places where I'm like, oh, there's nothing there. And so I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, there is something there. I just always skip it.
I remembered because of the playthrough earlier today.
Earlier today, yes, agreed. Same. Yes, a legacy of darkness.
You're not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me.
Ooh.
You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free.
Spider scorpion.
Else fear the wrath of Chattur'gha. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful. He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
I say that I understand what that thing's saying.
Yeah, the voice this time was much more intense, much weirder, but not understandable. That's one of my favorite lines, I have to say, in this game. Still.
I'm just gonna
skip the intro?
Skip the intro and save.
Yeah.
Because this is like the longest chapter right now that we're just
Yep.
at, so.
The last two chapters. Or, no, yeah, this chapter and then Alex. That's true, there's 3 chapters.
Yeah, there is, but this chapter in particular is the longest, I'd say.
Yes, this chapter is long as fuck.
And it's particularly tedious to get to do the rune
all the bullshit
on that thing.
Yeah. Hell yeah. To dispel the city.
Yes, that takes a very long time.
Fucking fuck. Taking out all the damn Elder Gods. So fucking good.